Alright, we're just
It's
gonna...
a spell, but it did it really do anything?
You can't
Or is-
tell. That's the thing. Was it magic? Was it just you? Was it always going
By
to
the
happen?
way, I posted a picture of a thing that's right in front of me right now.
Okay.
It's in
Picture of a
general. You can all see it.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Yeah. Do you know how much this was?
How much?
£3.
That's a lot.
Fucking hell.
There's 30 of them in there.
We had the opportunity to buy 100 full bars of chocolate for £1.
Where do you work?
Co-op.
Co-op.
Oh.
Really? Oh man, Chloe brought 20 rotisserie chickens home for nothing.
Yeah. We've brought home duck and other stuff from work for free, just because it was like, what's the price on it? 0.00. Alright, we're getting all that for the stuff. Yoink. Because you can't put it out when it hasn't got a price, so. Yeah.
Now I want pigs and blanket crisps, Chris.
Look, I'm sorry, we sold them like once, and then I found an old packet the other day, which is how you got them a few Fridays ago.
Why don't they do them anymore?
I know. Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome to stream. We have been live
Hello.
streaming for a little bit.
Excellent.
So, quick sound test, because it's necessary. Harlan.
Hello.
Sam.
Hello. I'm in a plastic
me.
cup.
Right, that's loud.
Sorry, that's me talking loudly. This is me talking normally. Is this better?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Much
think
better.
this is better.
Yes.
Volume down.
And this is me loud.
Please,
My
no.
life.
Will.
Oh.
Oh.
Infernal.
Hi.
And Jamie.
Yo.
Okay. That should all be good. Hopefully I'll get a response from Matt soon, provided everything went okay.
Would you
Oh,
like me to
God.
shout?
Okay, right. I have to share this about Matt. You may have seen that we got Matt to actually drink alcohol last night.
Yeah.
He was not in a good state for the rest of the night.
Oh,
You
what sort of
monsters.
not good thing?
Well, let's say in the space of about an hour and a half, he had 6 ciders.
Hmm. Oh,
And
that's
those 6
fine.
ciders decided they did not want to be inside him.
Oh,
There was one point
Oh,
I went
I'm
to check
sorry, Matt.
I went
Oh.
to check up on Matt, and I peered into his room, expecting to see him in bed, making sure he was there, and he hadn't like choked on his own vomit. He wasn't in his bed. I just turned around, I just see him lying on his bathroom floor, just head resting on a pillow,
Blair,
not quite sure what to do with him.
you monsters. Poor boy.
Hey, there was no peer pressure in this at all. That I need to make this clear. He chose this.
What, to be sick and die on the floor?
Not the second on the floor, not really.
Sam.
But he chose to drink.
Sam, message from Matt.
Days.
You're a bellend.
know.
Perfect.
Just as soon as we shared, because there's no one else not gonna share this.
on,
I signed no NDA.
on stream to thousands of people.
Well, you're being optimistic there, aren't you? Thousands.
I wish.
Kind of tooting your own horn.
Of literal digits of people.
I have 2. One of them's Harlan,
Mushroom.
and the other one's Matt.
Wow.
Oh god.
Oh my
Oh
days.
man. Well, at the very least, because Harlan's watching the stream, it'll bump my rates up.
How's it
Wait,
going?
there you go.
Hey.
By the
oh,
way, Chris, if I ever say computer, zoom and enhance, it means I want you to focus on
You know,
the
I,
thing.
I'm gonna stop trying to get Tabletop to install, and I will also come on Twitch, Chris. You've got 3 viewers now.
yeah. Well, I'll have 2.
You
because
have
Matt will
4.
leave.
Because
What?
I'm here too.
Why are you there?
I think we're
Because
just
Infernal
gonna...
is Infernal.
Because he wants to
I'm just
support
getting your
you.
viewers up, Chris. Don't complain.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna give you the sympathy views. Should I watch it as well?
Yeah, go for it.
There we
If your
go.
computer can handle it, go for it.
Yeah, I'll open up Twitch. Oh, hang on, I'm watching someone else. Sorry.
Now I kind of wish there were 75 of you, because I need that many on a regular basis to get myself into
Chris,
official streamer territory.
Chris,
But
I
then
know
I-
you're an ambitious man, but running a 75-person D&D session is a bit much.
No, I meant on
That's the
Twitch.
true battle royale.
I meant on Twitch, and also I don't think I have that many friends.
No.
I mean, you guys
Oh,
literally
God,
are my
you don't-
friend group, so yeah.
Yeah.
So sad.
Not really. I mean, I have more than a
Really?
few other people that I know.
Oh, there's adverts. I don't know if I can be watching.
I just got an
your
achievement
channel.
called Restraint and I have no idea why.
Chris, you put adverts on your Twitter. God, fucking monster! How
I
dare
guess-
you.
Except he doesn't get any money from it.
I know, right?
Sorry.
We
Hoisted
should,
by Bezos again.
All
we
the-
shouldn't make fun of Chris like this.
That's
No,
fine.
it's not
It's
fair.
what makes these sessions. Anyway, I haven't actually done any of the. I've done like some of the introductions. And hello, Simon.
Hello. I guess that means I'm technically not late then.
Anticlimactic.
Yeah, it was just a. Her. Oh.
Yeah, Mike gave Wes.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's actually talking.
What?
So, yes, usual announcement. What was the poll decision, by the way? Anybody know?
Let's see. I think it was 50-50.
If it was,
I honestly
if it
didn't
was
look.
50-50, I'm going to roll a die for it.
Oh, there
Can
you
I
go.
check?
I've done that die.
Yeah, it's 50-50. Alright.
Poll was this?
1 through 10 it'll be the first one. 11 through the rest it'll be the other one. Alright, fuck BT more. There we go.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm running a poll on that now because hasn't disconnected for 3 days, but I'm suspicious. Because
They're
okay.
listening in.
they're listening.
It's preparing for the big disconnect.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for
Never
the time
come
when
back
it.
online.
Yeah.
Also,
Although, to be fair, if it does that, I am then technically within my legal right to complain at them again.
Well, I don't know
Chris-
because they'll just turn around and say, "Well, no, it didn't disconnect 4 times. It just
Just
disconnected
once."
once for an entire day." But technically, it was once. So they might turn around and say,
I know,
"Well,
I
shut
know
up."
a guy that got away with only getting 1 speeding ticket instead of 4 for a similar thing.
What the fuck?
Because you went
Go-
through
go-
4 cameras.
Yeah, going into the city of Bournemouth, there from our direction, there's just loads of speed cameras. You can actually, if you get caught by them all, you kind of straight up get disqualified on your license because of how many there are and the amount
Yeah.
of points you can
Merch
get.
by Bournemouth.
That's easy enough to do. I mean, I've had 4, and I've got out of every single one of them.
Oh, I've been caught speeding and I got most biggest issue I had was the brake lights out.
God.
Just said, just don't speed and I won't care if you got brake lights out.
Fucking Chloe is spamming me with texts. What the fuck's wrong? Why? Ah!
What did you do?
I don't know. I've
Oh
just
my
had
god,
like...
Chris has 5 viewers. Look.
I do? Hold on.
I
Yes,
can-
I do.
Oh, he does.
I can
Log
still
on.
only, I can still only see Harlan in the chat, but that's because mine takes like forever to update. Anyway, usual announcements. Thank you to Sasha for all the artwork going through. Thank you to Tabletop Audio for the free service you provide. Battle maps like this are made in Dungeon Player Studio. Maps like this are made in Incarnate. Hooray! Yeah, Tavern's been updated, everyone. So if you wanted to look at the upper floor now, it's already
Fuck BT. Fuck
BT.
BT.
and
Fuck,
that.
fuck, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. BT.
BT fuck.
BT fuck.
All right. Other than that, yeah, ready to go. Shut up, Infernal. I do read chat sometimes.
This
Fuck
month's
you, Dom.
bill. Fuck me. That's a lot.
Alright. Last session, our band of adventurers. Sasha, Queglod, Elsyan, Bern, Malcom, Ghaakt, and Rook did various things around town, continuing on with the Winter Festival. Out of them, Elsyan and Queglod were unfortunately not during that session, so they did not end up joining the party in the arena as a whole. However, Malcom isn't here, so I will let you guys decide what Malcom's going to do on his turn. And you can roll for him. Just so you can feel involved. He's the giant monkey, by the way.
Big monkey.
Yeah. So
Monkey.
What's his current dex and strength looking like?
I know that his attack is a +8. I believe he has a
I'll get the
plus.
stats.
Yeah, he has a +6 to his strength. +8 to attack. He has
+9 to hit.
+9 to hit.
Yep. 23 strength, 14 dex.
Okay. Quick thing. Rook, you wanted me as wanted me as closer to the action as I could get, right?
Yeah, because
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I know exactly what I want Malcolm to do. Dwarf Cannon 2.0, motherfuckers!
Oh no.
Are we gonna have
Oh,
having
no.
Malcolm throw you?
You know what? I'm going to allow it. So, beginning at the top of the round,
Mm-hmm.
as this intense combat begins, I guess.
Dramatic battle music. This.
I've used this battle music a few times. I do like it.
Yeah, it's incredibly dramatic. That's all I'm saying.
I think it should be Let It Go.
No, because I'd get shut out of everything if I did that.
Fine, we'll do a dodgy Let It Go. You sing it.
Let it go.
I played Disney musicals with my Twitch
Not a footprint to be seen.
Harlan, stop singing.
Hey,
You're singing
hey.
close. Too close, Harlan. It's too close.
It ruins the joke if you do it properly. Come on.
Exactly.
Don't try
right,
with it,
right.
Harlan.
Goes wide on the mountain side, not a footprint to be seen.
Happy?
That is perfect. This is
Yeah.
Oh,
what we need.
Yeah, this is good.
Kingdom of Isolation, and it looks like I'm the
Wait, this is my new character, guys.
Perfect. Oh,
I'm
we need
thinking-
that.
I'm
Like,
thinking Goblin Bard.
yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh no!
He's just a tiny Slash from the Guns N' Roses.
Holy shit.
Oh, what
Wait,
with
could we
more belt?
Could we end up with a party of just goblins?
Oh, yes.
I hope you're all looking forward to my next published article. I played Disney musicals in my Twitch stream, and now Disney owns the right to my birth certificate.
Oh. But yeah. Fucking toss me.
All
You're
right.
gonna have to toss me.
I'm gonna
Oh,
say.
this is gonna go horrible.
All right, Queglod, if you'd like to do the honors of rolling for Malcolm there.
Oh, quickly, get over the top of the dice. I
Okay.
need to see this.
Oh, here we go. What am I rolling? Just a.
Roll me a regular attack roll. So with the strength, that's a +9. You're using Sasha as a weapon.
Okay. Huh.
This would, I'm assuming, be
This
the.
is gonna end so badly.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, it hits,
Ah.
and as per the thrown damage of the weapon, you do this many d6s of damage to both Sasha and the chimera you're throwing it at.
I'm going shield first.
Okay, so you make a dexterity saving throw with.
And I will also say, my shield is in fact a magic weapon, as we established last time.
That's fine. I'm just seeing if you succeed on the dex save, which, with a +2, I think you actually do beat the monkey's TC.
Yes.
Nope, you have a -1. Never mind.
Eat shit.
So if you'd like to roll the damage there, Simon, for monkey throw.
Whoa, let's go. All
Roll
of
against
these.
monkey.
Okay.
Sasha,
I could
you
actually
take,
just straight up kill myself here.
You take 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's fine.
God.
As you
Take her
are
out.
tossed into which one?
Dealer's choice.
Red one.
Alright.
Ah,
24, you said, right?
Yes, 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
let's say here.
Alright.
Awesome.
Either way,
Sekiro 2019.
Sasha is picked up by Malcolm, and
Ah,
with the shouting words of "I consent," she gets thrown across the battlefield, shield first, and her shield slams straight into the front of the lion head. Yeah,
I'm gonna try and grapple onto it now.
Doesn't seem great. We'll do that on your turn. Just down there.
wait, who doesn't seem great?
It looks like it got hit in the head, and it doesn't look like it enjoyed that.
Which head?
The lion head.
Okay.
Lionhead specifically.
Rook and Ghaakt.
Well, I already called my shot at the end of last session.
Which was?
I'm gonna Crown of Madness one of the Chimera.
Alright,
I think I said the
Please,
blue
not the one
yes?
that I am on.
Yeah, the blue one.
blue
The
one.
blue.
Alright, what saving throw is that?
Wait, do the red one actually? Amazing.
Hang on, I forgot to. In all the excitement, I forgot to bring up my character sheet.
Perfect.
And also a reminder that Rook, you're also going at the moment. If you wanted to move up and do your attacks after the fire breath potentially goes
No,
through.
no, I'm gonna ointment and second wind ready for whatever hell you're launching at us.
Have you got charges of... Oh yeah, you still have that one
I
charge of
kept
ointment.
one, didn't I?
Yeah, so if you want to use both of those now, go ahead.
Cool. Where I've got, where's my D10? Where are they? There you are, D10. Right, that's perfect. That's 4 plus. What's your fighter level?
4 plus fighter level, which is 8, so 12.
Right, cool. 12.
And your ointment is 2d10.
Yeah, hang on. Ointment. Let me go to ointment.
So what kind of saving throw is it, Ghaakt?
It's a wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. 6.
Nope.
Nope. Does it make its action immediately?
But
Borrowing these.
let me get the longer description for that.
2 plus 4.
Oh yeah, it must use its action before moving on each on its turns, so it has to go be on its turn. It's not immediate.
Okay, so it does it on its turn then.
On
Yeah,
its turn.
it has to make it. So basically, what it means is that it has to make a melee attack and get something close to it before it can move.
Does it have to make a melee attack, or can it be...
Um,
Does it just say attack, or does it say a melee attack?
it says melee attack.
Okay, so it has to make a melee attack. So,
Yes.
Oh, that's
Fire
going to be
breath.
real difficult
it
to
doesn't
deal with.
get to use fire
Yeah.
breath.
Against
because-
any creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
Okay, so, seeing as it's its turn next, it is going to unload all 3 attacks into green. It gets to make it save at the end of its turn, I assume?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay,
Yeah.
so,
Excellent.
fight.
Right.
Hit on a 20
Wait, hang
total.
on.
No. Doesn't
No,
need
wait,
to make anything. You
No,
just
it doesn't. It's just that
Yeah.
I gotta maintain control. Each time it comes onto my turn,
Oh,
I
okay.
have to use my action to maintain control over the target.
Okay.
Oh wait, and it can make a save at the end
End
of
of
each
each of its
turn.
turns. Yeah, I was going to say, that would be
Both.
OP. So. Okay, so
I'm just gonna
bite,
hide behind the monkey
hit,
and just keep.
horns, hit, claws, hit. Alright.
Hey.
Let's see. So, starting out with the bite, it deals 8 points of piercing damage to number 2. Taking that down to that, and it does 10 points of bludgeoning damage, followed by 7 points of slashing damage.
that sounds really low for some reason.
On the 2d6s I rolled 1s and 3s, so... Yeah. As, well, pretty high for the d12 though. As it goes in for its 3 attacks, it lunges at it, biting at the other dragon head, before clawing against the lion's mane, and the horns ram against the other goat horn, as these two are now facing off against one another. This one makes a save. It succeeds.
Ah, bitch.
However, the
It's
two of
game.
them, being creatures, don't understand what alliances are, and being conflicted natures, they are now not necessarily allies.
I've sowed
Jamie still
I've
hasn't
sowed
taken
dissent within the enemy ranks.
Huh?
Jamie still hasn't taken it.
Yeah, yes, he second winded and used ointment.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, that took his entire turn. Alright, Bern.
Interesting predicament here.
Welcome back.
Maybe don't attack the blue one currently, because it's like it seems to be happy to be attacking
Yeah,
the green
I
one.
kinda
and
have
the-
really hit spells, which I need to switch out.
Well, don't worry, you level up next level. Or
I
in
know.
a session or two's time.
Hey, you know what you should do? You should run on over to Malcom and get thrown again.
No!
Come on, you've got a magic floaty spear. You won't have to like smack into them. You can float.
Speaking of which, you have your magic floaty. You have your floaty saw blades.
Soul blades, yes. Yeah, I mean,
Harlan, you will be soon after Chimera 2's turn.
I am aware. I saw.
no. I mean, they're gonna. Fuck.
They're gonna fuck their saw blades. That might be a bit dangerous.
Shut up, Chris. Why is? Oh, that's pretty.
Sparks are
Why
flying.
is there another weapon?
Because it's Sasha's.
Yeah. Sure, let's go slap this guy then.
Alright, 2 attacks, not with advantage, so just go ahead and do the 2 attacks. Miss and hit. So, okay.
The same damage, nice.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, 9 plus
6. No, 5.
plus 5. 9 plus 5, so 14 points of damage to red. Nice. Okay, as you do this, one of your saw blades clangs off, spins in and hits the ram's horn and gets stuck. This one is now out of action as it's currently stuck in the horns of the chimera until you should attempt to have it remove itself next turn. And this one comes in and carves through a portion of the fur on the underbelly of the creature.
Did I die?
Does Jamie or Rook, do you have temporary?
Jamie?
Can you
Jamie?
hear me now?
I don't have any, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, but
No,
you
I
don't
haven't.
Oh, now you have.
Alright, you use
Okay.
heartbeat. Alright, Chimera 2 is going to take a ram horn back at the other one.
5.
Uh,
Bam.
that
Thank you.
hits. And then it is going to use its claw attack. That hits. And then it's going to not assail its assault and get back to the reason these things are bred. And it's going to go after Sasha. It's gonna
Who is clinging to the side of the other one?
Bam.
True. Okay, that is a
Let's
bite.
see how that goes, by the way.
Bite attack with 17 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Okay, so
Bounces right off.
claw attacks versus the other one does 9 points of damage to it, and followed by a horn attack, which does 9 points of damage again.
Bam.
Okay. So, I'm good though, right?
Yeah, you don't get hit.
Awesome. Right, I'm going to, I'm on this thing now, aren't I? I'm on red.
He's on red.
Yes, you are.
All
Okay.
on red.
How's red looking? I'm assuming not healthy.
Red's looking fine.
Really? Like, I smacked in the face and I thought it then got smacked by the blades.
1. It's taken about 30-ish damage, maybe 40.
Oh, okay. So I'm clinging to this thing. Where am I clinging to this thing?
No, you aren't clinging to it. You went shield first, so you bapped the lion in the head and landed.
Oh, okay. I thought I was clinging to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you took the damage after you whacked it. I said when you wanted to grapple, you can do that on your turn.
Okay. I would like to grapple because it's my turn.
Okay, so strength check.
Take the chimera by the horns.
Literally.
That is a 19 plus your strength, which is 4. And it
Mhm.
gets to make the check with advantage because it is larger than you. There's an 18 plus 4, so you succeed.
Yeah.
As you grapple onto the side of this thing, you hold its horns of the ram head and you hold it in place. And every time it tries to move, you use your immense strength to wrench it back round to where it is.
Right. That takes my action. Yes.
Yes.
Right. Well, with my bonus action, I'm bringing up the rear of the guy behind me with a good old spiritual weapon.
Oh, the guy behind you. Okay. So rolling that with advantage. That is a natural 1 and natural 4. Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. No. Does not hit.
As the hammer swings in, the
Wow.
tail from the chimera reaches up, smacks the hammer away as it is ineffective at this point.
You're in a really bad position because they've got advantage over you now.
Yeah, this one having advantage is going to go for 3 attacks.
It's grappled, remember. So
That
it's gonna have
means that it
difficulty.
can't move. That's it.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm more wanted the grapple because then it means I can climb onto it.
That's true. So that is a 23 to hit.
That does hit.
That is a 21 to hit,
Doesn't hit.
and this is a 22 to hit. So no. Wait, does 22 hit?
22 does hit. My AC is 22.
Okay. So that means you take a bite and a claw attack.
Oh, how much do they do? Do they kill me? I'd love it if they killed me.
Oh my
The
God.
bite attack does 8 damage.
Okay, 8 and...
Claw attack does 14. So 22.
Woo! Woo!
Are you alive?
Woo! I'm low. I'm alive, but I'm low.
Okay. End of its turn. Malcolm, big monkey. Swing with advantage, I guess? Or
Yeah.
making... It has reach of 10, so there's easy.
Yeah.
Alright. Swing with advantage, please, Simon. You are currently dealing 3d10. Not plus the d4 because he's not in his enlarged state.
He's not. What? He is.
Oh, wait, no, he is. Sorry, yeah, so a
Yeah.
d4 as well. Sorry.
Okie dokie, and that's with advantage. Okay,
Yep, and he has 2 attacks. So the first attack.
Let's go.
First attack hits, doing 27 plus 6, so 33 points of damage to what colour is it? It's the green one.
It's green.
So 33 points of damage. Right, next.
Number 2.
And that is a 19 to hit. Oh, 19 plus whatever, so that is 16 plus 6 is 22. Nice, that one is looking injured. As the giant monkey reaches over and goes for 2 swings against it, grabbing both of the wings and tearing them in various places, and preventing it from flying before slamming the ground and generally being what a monkey does.
Perfect.
Alright. Ghaakt and Rook.
Can I get here
You would be able to go
round the monkey?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. No, you wouldn't be able to get through him.
But he's also enlarged. Can he jump over the wall?
I'd say you can get over here if you give me an athletics check to see if you can make it over the wall.
Alright, fine.
Alright.
Right, let's try that.
Yep,
What
give
do
me
I-
an athletics check. You have advantage because you're enlarged.
Cool. What's my athletics?
Yeah, you're fine. Natural 20.
Okay.
Alright,
Excellent.
getting to the other side and prepared for your attack. Go ahead and make them.
Uh-huh.
With advantage, I'm going to say, just because of how many things are around it.
Bam.
So first attack hits,
Cool.
and second attack crits. Alright, so that is one of these, and this. There you go.
Cool.
Oh, actually, you should do additional d4. So roll these 2 again. Oh wait, roll these 3 again.
Mm.
Oh, and I should have asked Great Weapon Master, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, with that is enough damage to
Kill it.
take it down. Yeah, with the 2 swift attacks, you bring this thing down, raising your great axe up. You cleave through the portion of the wing which is stretched out, breaking through the bone and slicing into its back before bringing the axe back, grabbing the tail and moving forward. And as you swing the axe down, you cleave into a portion of the fur and the skull of one of the heads as it falls limp to the ground.
Perfect.
If
Happy days.
someone could deal with that blue one before it kills me, that would be helpful.
5, 10.
How much movement have I got left? I've probably used it all, haven't I?
But you have 5 more feet.
That's not really good to a whole lot. Okay. Right. I've still got a... oh, right, no, I can't. Don't worry about it. I'll move there.
There.
That's
Okay.
right. And I can't use my...
You can't use your extra
Second
attack
thing, 'cause-
because of the.
no,
you're
not in
within
range of anything.
No.
Bam! Well, there you go then.
Maybe stab its corpse for fun.
Oh, either way, roll me a d20 for your success on the hunt.
On the hunt. Excellent. Right. Hang on, I'm gonna put it to 1. That's just not me rolling, by the way.
Yep, that's fine. I know.
Clever.
Okay.
Oh well. Whatever.
So 11. 'Cause this is round 3, and you have your additionals because of your honor bouts. All right, Ghaakt.
Alright.
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 Alright. Now, ladies.
Sasha, how you holding up over there?
Honestly, I could be better.
Oh my god.
2, 3, 4. No, actually, hang on. What is the range of my healing word?
60 feet.
60 feet. So yeah, that's more than enough. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna healing word at Sasha. Is this the last battle we're doing, or is there one after this?
One after.
Alright, I'll just put it at a level 1 then.
Alright.
So that'd be a 1d1. I just point at Sasha and
1d4
say,
plus.
Sasha, rodeo.
Okay. That is a 1d4 plus 4. Go ahead and roll that for Sasha.
I would love.
That's why I said, okay, I'll just roll it. Fine. Sasha, you gain 5 hit points.
Oh, a princely sum.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm not in the deep red anymore, so I'm good.
Okay. Either way, this
I'm
chimera.
so healing on my turn.
This chimera. Now, Bern, I believe you were there to be in touch range.
Yeah.
Good to know. This one. Yeah, it's gonna do that.
I was here.
No, because he was here.
Oh, he was there. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was on these 4.
No, because you were standing on. You were on those four. This one's gonna move over,
Oh god.
and for one of its attacks, it's gonna fire breath you two.
What,
Right,
so-
so Sasha and Rook, please make me dexterity saving throws.
For God's sake.
Sasha, that is a 13. Minus 1. So 12. You fail, Sasha. Hey!
There.
Rook, you succeed, so you're going to take half damage from this.
Good, I need to.
I'm also going to be taking half damage, so it doesn't matter.
It's fire. Yep.
I hope. Like. This has a very strong chance to kill me.
33 points of fire damage, halved to 16 for each of you.
That will take me out.
As Sasha is hit by the fire breath. It will then proceed to make its first bite attack against you.
Against me?
Yeah, with advantage because you're prone, so that is a 19 to hit. And
I'm
then
still good.
and then its claw attack is a 25 to hit. At that
That'll
point,
do it.
At that point,
I'm
it
out.
hits you. You get pulled out of the arena. You'll be brought back on 1 HP at the for the next. Oh wait, no.
I tried.
This is ongoing. You don't get to come back.
Oh no. I needed. Bugger.
All right.
Can we trade?
It doesn't work like that. Okay. The other team, which I have forgotten for 2 rounds.
Perfect.
They take out
It's
this
fine.
one, and then they proceed to go over to this one. And she gets badly injured. This one, but they ultimately take that out, and they call the next round.
Oh no, they call the next round. Oh no.
They get back into positions, and then the
Okay.
chimeras come out on their round. All right. So, Bern.
Oh, you can get rid of my spiritual weapon. I somehow think it will no longer be me functioning without me.
That's true.
Alright. Which one was her? Red one. Fuck.
Red one, yeah.
Yes. Chris, am I stuck inside the arena waiting for things, or can I, like, head out of the arena?
You'd be able to head out of the arena at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, you see
If
Queglod
they
and
win,
Elsyan
do I still
standing
get
on the
paid?
side. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, if you
cool.
leave early though, you're not going to get paid for it. So.
Okay, well I'm gonna stick around then.
Okay, first one hits, second one hits.
And can I just quickly ask, getting myself thrown at the face of an enemy, do you think that the crowd enjoyed that?
I mean, I thought it was weird. Is that 15 damage there, or is that?
So honestly,
Oh,
the fact you got
19.
knocked out first wasn't really a
No,
surprise.
that's +10 for 90.
So by 9, taking it to that. 10 takes it to that. Alright. Okay, it's looking bloodied. After those 2 attacks, as the 2 sword blades come in, they carve into the sides of it, leaving thick blood trails along the ground, which they leave behind them. And that is the end of Bern's turn, unless you're going to temporary hit point anyone.
Can I use it? Let's...
Maybe you can to monkey and
does
use it.
Malcom have?
He doesn't have the temporary hit points, or he doesn't have them currently.
He doesn't. I'll go give it to him then.
Okay, roll how many that is and tell me how many.
6.
Caesar, he gets 6 temporary hit points. Alright. Alright, so, end of Bern's turn. The green one that's just been taken out doesn't get to fight. Sasha has just been taken out, doesn't get to fight. Red one. At this point, it's going to, with the 2 saw blades and the fact that Sasha's gone, is going to take a swing at each of the metallurgy weapons. Also, Simon, we can hear you breathing.
Oh, sorry about that.
Please.
Yeah, stop breathing. Honestly, for
Oh,
God's sake.
I see it is.
Trying so hard.
Alright, it's going to make its first bite attack. Now 1, doesn't manage to do anything. Second attack, that is a 22 to hit. And the last attack, it's cocked. And the last attack is a 17 to hit.
Only 1 hit.
Okay, your blades take... that is 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Are they still in?
Yes.
Okay, at which point this one is going to attempt to fly up. Please make me a attack of opportunity for one of your blades. If you wish to, it uses your reaction.
One of them. Oh. No, they can't.
Oh no, they can't. It's only devastation that can.
Yes.
Okay, in which case, this one is going to fly over here. And it's going to position itself not far off the ground, preparing to breathe fire onto you two.
Oh my god.
Sasha in the stands levels a guiding bolt at it. No, I'm teasing.
Alright, end of its turn. Malcom, what's he going to do?
I'll probably get out of the way. Close my head.
Okay, Malcom makes 2 attacks.
Use the Queglod.
Use the position over there. So, Simon. Yep. 2 attacks, not with advantage.
My sword is there. Oh no, he's in the air. Fuck.
Yeah, he's in the air. No,
Yeah, it's with the D4, right?
that's with the D4. Yep.
Cool, cool.
First attack hits. Doing 17 plus 6, so 23 points of damage. To which one's this? The red one or the?
Yeah, red one.
Okay. 23 points of damage takes you to the U. All right, next attack. Attacks.
Oh wow, that's low. 21.
Yeah, 21. Alright, it is looking very, very beat up, but it's still alive. Alright. End of Malcolm's turn. Rook and Ghaakt. Rook, you can't, because you're enlarged, Rook, you can currently reach this chimera that's flying.
Can I? Great.
Currently.
I'm gonna hit him.
Alright, you make your attack.
Actually, is there anywhere I can move where I'd be an advantage?
No. Unfortunately not, because the blades take up space.
Stupid blade. Alright, okay, then I'm just gonna hit him.
Alright, go
Just
ahead.
gonna- Right, I'm gonna roll both.
Roll both attacks at the same time. Alright.
Yep.
Well, 2.
20 and 19.
That was the 20 and the 19, that would have been. Okay.
Okay.
Seeing as this matters, because the 20 will probably kill it.
Yeah,
Go ahead and roll the damage with the 20, just the first 20, just to make sure that it will kill it. That,
Yeah, that's.
Yep, that's enough. Okay.
Cool.
And you still have your other attack if you want to move and attack the other one.
Cool. I will, in fact, move here. Nope. That's it. There. Got there.
Gain
Right.
advantage, wouldn't have mattered.
Cool.
You go rolled 19 anyway. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Cool.
Second crit. You can re-roll these 3 if you wish to.
Well, why not?
Nice.
There we
Ooh, max damage with those. 29 plus 5? Yes.
go.
Yeah, 29 plus 5, so 34 points of damage. Oof.
Cool. Do I get another attack because crits?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Do you wish to Great Weapon Master as well?
Yes, I do.
Alright, attack with advantage now. So this is only with a plus 4 to hit.
Oh, that's a crit.
That's a crit. Alright, go ahead and roll your damage. This is plus 11.
Crit City!
Plus 11. You can re-roll that one. And this one as well. Alright, you do 20 plus 11, doing 31 points of damage. Cool, as that thing is beaten into, taking 65 points of damage with 2 swings. You carve into this thing with your great axe as you bring one down to the ground as it crashes onto the floor, and the other one left standing there on its lonesome. Roll me a d20 for the kill. And Ghaakt, what would you like to do with this current display?
I got a 6.
It's a 10.
He got 3 crits there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lucky.
Alright.
Statistically, that was a big ol' fuck you.
Yep.
yeah. Yeah, wasn't it just?
Oh yeah, I forgot to do their turn. Ma.
Okay. Who wants the most controversial thing I've ever heard?
I think I'm gonna vicious mockery this chimera.
Alright, go ahead. That's a wisdom or charisma save.
I think it's
Doesn't matter, it's a natural 20.
uh
It takes no damage. What do you say to it?
nothing. Just sort of points to it and then just sort of like slinks back into the corner of the wall.
Wow. Depressed. Alright, it's its turn. Does it get its fire breath back? Nope.
Thank God.
3 attacks versus you, Rook.
That's fine, I can deal with that.
Bite, 20 to hit.
Yep,
Horns, 19 to hit.
yep.
Claws, 17 to hit.
Nope. Still cope with that.
Bite, 11 points of damage reduced to 8.
8. Okay.
And 5 points of damage reduced to 2.
Awesome. That's a 2. That's not too bad. Not gonna cry over that.
Like you've saved a lot of hit points with that one feat already, and you've been in like what 4 sessions?
Yeah, yeah.
And you've probably saved about 100 hit points.
I know, right? And for that, I am grateful.
Wait, which feat?
Heavy armor master.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. All right. End of your turn, Bern.
Well, I mean, there's nothing else much to do, so
All right. Go ahead and make 2 attack rolls with advantage.
I'm gonna rail them back in the back of that thing.
Hits.
Oh, what
Let it-
the
let-
fuck
let
is
it-
happening?
Let it fall and press R. Let it fall and press R. There we go.
70.
That hits. Ooh, max.
Max damage.
26
Wow.
points of damage. Okay, it is looking real rough.
28. Wait. Yeah.
26. Yeah.
Plus 26. I can't do
Alright.
math.
End of its turn. Yeah, he's going to move up and take 2 swings. You might as well only take 1, Queglod, just because it's got 5 hit points. So, yeah. Queglod? Alright, it's fine. Yeah,
it's
that
dead.
hits. Yeah, it's dead. I didn't even roll. I didn't even roll the proper die, and it's dead.
Perfect.
Should have been with advantage, and should have been with everything else. Actually, I'm gonna let somebody else roll the 20 because you guys hate me when I roll and it gets bad. So Infernal, roll it. That would have been, but it's not. So that is a 8. Man, that round for you was not great. All right, seeing as it got back to the top of the round, things develop here. The rogue is out.
Oh.
As they proceed to go into the next round, this chimera jumps up and begins to breathe fire on these various individuals. They're unloading arrows as this guy moves up to try and take the brunt of it. All right, do you call the next wave straight away?
I'm gonna move back.
Can
I
come
get-
back or no?
You can still move back and do that, but no, Sasha doesn't come back.
And yeah, I got no healing. Have I used a potion already? Can you remember?
Maybe. If not, you're not limited on potions, I don't think. It was 1 per round, so you can use another one if you
Oh,
want.
okay, right. Yeah, I'm gonna use a potion then.
Alright, go ahead and do so. So the next round begins. You're calling it straight away then?
Well, how are you looking on hit points?
Me, I'm on 38 at the moment.
I guess we'll take a round to heal.
5, 7, 1, 7. Got 7 plus. So I am currently on 50.
I'm currently on dead.
Potion. No, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Can someone else give him his potion? Or no?
No.
I haven't been touched yet. That's a nice change.
Well,
Alright.
I guess we can call it in.
Beginning in the
Yeah.
next round.
And some temps, if possible.
It's coming. Can't wait.
Oh, these look fun.
Yeah,
Phallic
as you
objects in the
as you
corner of
watch
the arena.
as you watch as 4 crystal pillars rise around the outside, as the field around you begins to become charged with an electric field around it. Rook, you've seen this once before, and this is when you watched your good friend fight solo versus creatures that could climb out of the stage.
Oh, come on.
And you faced one of these before, as you see a crackling and an electric blue shoot through
Oh, fuck.
the hallway, as from the corridor you watch as a Bahir rushes out, the crackling of its lightning as it runs around the outside of the arena and awaits there, watching as you.
Infernal, should we just get the hell out of here?
Yeah, I think it's about time we leave.
Alright, I've
Look
got
at
the
this
mentor
crap.
who wants to come with.
Alright, as this fight progresses, because it takes 1 full round for it to come back around.
Oh, Jesus.
This Dragonborn goes down. This Chimera is taken out, but these two are now fighting across these two. The archer is currently laying in shots, and you can hear him shouting almost as if they're going down.
She's doing her best.
Hey,
Oh.
what would you like Malcom to do?
So it's
Right.
there right now?
Hmm?
It's here right now?
Yeah, it's there right now, and it's next to one of the
What
pillars.
are these pillars for?
They're to
It's a-
stop it from climbing out and attacking the audience.
Oh, perfect.
Well, don't stand in a fucking line.
By the way, Simon,
Yep.
Should it drop? Oh.
you used your bird yet?
He's not in.
For what? I'm not here.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, you're not here. All right,
Yeah.
actually, should we move to a different room so that we can just have a conversation?
If you three want to move to another room and have a conversation about like tavern stuff, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, because I
I'll
just
just
feel like
send
we're
Infernal to go get you.
okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm interested,
Okay, then.
I'm interested in what's happening here. I'll stick around.
I mean, you can always watch the stream and talk, but yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Should he
Alright.
rock through or go up next to him?
We need to not be in a straight line.
Yeah, so I
this is
guess
bad.
go up next to him, yeah.
It's
So
really bad.
this side is completely done. Don't go here.
No.
All right. Is Sudz making the 2 attacks?
Yeah, I go last. Can Jamie make it to this side?
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Yeah, so he can hold his action till.
Also,
okay,
because this is the last round.
Yeah.
Just gonna do this real quick. Yep.
But
We're gonna get wrecked.
Nope, that's not what I'm doing.
He's rolling how many?
he's
expressions is he gonna
re-rolling
give it?
initiative, isn't he?
Yep.
Just couldn't let us have it, Chris.
Nope. It's initiative. That puts it. Where does that put it?
Before
Bern.
it's all that can kill us.
That's a 4. So it goes just above you.
Motherfucker!
It rolled a natural 1 plus 3.
Why did I roll a fucking 3? Wait, what did I even roll?
You rolled a 4 minus 1.
Oh my god.
Oh my days.
Yeah, so
Alright.
Malcolm's gonna hold his action and wait for initiative. Or not initiative.
For
You know.
your blades.
Oh, for Jamie.
Okay.
Can Jamie make it there, actually?
Yeah, I can make it. But I'm waiting.
You can make it here, can you?
Yeah. I'm waiting. Isn't Sudz doing his attack?
He's waiting for
Like,
the
waiting for
advantage.
initiative.
Oh, okay, right.
Okay. In which case
Jamie,
you move
away.
Alright, so I'd like both of you to make attacks with advantage. I'll roll for Sudz.
Cool.
Sudz does damage.
I
Oh,
got
Great Weapon Master, yay or nay? I'm going to assume no after the last
No.
experience.
No. And that's crap.
That doesn't hit, yeah.
Oh,
That plus 8. Those.
Plus 8 to 20, that hits.
Yep.
So that
Awesome.
So that
Cool.
is a d12 plus 4.
A d12 plus 4.
Plus a d4, sorry.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And that is plus 5, I believe.
Yes.
Ooh, nice. 14 plus 5, so 19 damage to it.
Excellent.
Really good.
Now, on my character thing, I've got that I haven't used an action surge, but I don't know if that was our arena fight the other day. I don't remember changing them, but...
you don't. Yeah, I haven't used on it.
I don't think you have used it, no.
Yeah, you haven't
Cool.
used it.
I want to use my action surge too.
Okay, go ahead. So make your another 2 attacks with advantage. I believe you were going to save your action surge because you were going to use it on the chimeras, but then you just forgot. Doesn't hit.
Okay.
And
Bye.
came to a 17, so that does hit. It's another
Right,
d12
okay.
plus 4. Plus d4.
Cool. And I'm going to use a horn attack as well.
That's 6 plus 5 to 11.
Bam. And a horn attack.
Alright, go ahead. With advantage as
It-
well.
That is right, cool.
I'll put Suds' damage in a moment. Hits. That went on a wild adventure, so that's just a d6 plus 4. Plus d4, sorry. And that is 7. Plus 4, so 11 points again.
Yep. Bam.
Okay,
Cool.
doing a good amount of damage in that turn. And Sudz did 22 plus 6, so 28. And
Second
next attack is another
Nice.
hit, and that is another 22 plus 6, so 28.
Perfect.
Okay, this thing is looking bloodied.
Good.
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 Ghaakt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see this, the large blue serpentine, multi-legged, lightning-covered worm rush out from the arena as you watch as Rook and the giant ape rush towards it.
God damn it, kill it.
Say that like I don't know
Anything.
that's Malcolm.
Oh, anything just hit it. This thing is psychotic.
This fucking big ass Scottish snake thing.
It's everywhere.
Get away from them if possible.
I might just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I mean, still technically 5, but yeah.
I
Just
guess.
No.
Just sort of he reaches out his right arm, grabs that, and just sort of swings around.
Okay.
Well, this is the last fight, so it's now or never.
What are you gonna use?
What are you about to use?
Can I make a snake laugh?
If it can understand you,
Does it have intelligence score of more than 4?
maybe.
I have no idea. Maybe.
Maybe.
What happens if I do this at a higher level?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, doesn't matter.
Do you wish to use Tasha's hideous laughter?
Yeah, I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna tell a joke to this snake.
What do you say?
Oh god. I love it. It's brilliant.
You
Chris,
say?
you've seen me DM. You know I'm not good at improvising shit.
Well, you're playing the bard. What'd you do? I warned you when you made the character. I will ask you to tell jokes and be active.
Yeah, that was before I knew that.
What kind of save is it?
It's a Wait, is it wisdom? It needs a bigger wisdom score. It's a. Oh no, it's an intelligence score that it needs more than 4 of. But the save, I believe, is wisdom.
Wisdom?
Wait,
That is a total of 4.
no, that is no.
That doesn't make it. So what's your joke?
Hmm. I'm more of a situational comedy kind of guy. I'm not too good at the one-liners, I'll be honest.
Alright. Well, either way, it is intelligent enough to understand the joke as it falls prone and begins rolling. As it
I like
begins
that it's
rolling
version
and
four.
laughing, and you watch as its entire body begins to crackle with electricity as it does so.
Gross. I like that its version of falling prone is to have its body rise 90 degrees up into the air.
Alright.
Oh man, perfect.
In such a case, when does it make it save?
The end of its turn, I think it was.
Okay, that is a 21 total with a natural 19.
Yes.
So, at its next turn, it succeeds, rolls back over, but its turn ends there.
Alright, I cancel out its turn, do the thing.
Alright, Bern.
I mean,
I mean, really,
if I do that, it's probably gonna fucking succeed since. Yeah, fuck. I mean, fuck it.
The other thing I'm aware is we really need to kill this thing before these chimeras kill these two, and then we've got chimeras as well as this.
Yeah, that's.
Alright, so.
Also, this is. Oh, it's the last turn. It's actually turn 10.
Yep, so you're enlarged
Yeah.
one and last one more turn.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll add 2 attack.
Are you going for both advantage? Because if you are, you're going to need to put it there.
Ah, okay, that's fine.
So 2 advantage attack rolls. This one. That is a 12 and a 16, so hits.
Alright.
And next one is a 5 and a 19, that hits. So 2d8, 2d4, sorry. Doing 11 plus 10, 21 points of damage.
Yep.
Alright. This thing is not looking great. Okay.
I got to do it. Ugly.
Right, and that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
honestly, I don't know what we were so worried about.
Yeah, thank God he didn't get his turn.
This thing hasn't attacked yet. For that, I'm grateful.
Motherfucking bitch. Wait, she can leave?
Yeah, they surrendered and he left before he went down. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, fire breath on you, fire breath on you.
I thought, did they use theirs? You
They
said they used a couple of theirs, yeah.
have multi-attacks.
You said fire breath.
Yeah, it's recharge. Yeah, it's recharge 5 and 6.
Yeah, I just checked if you rolled for it.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, Red's got his fire breath and he's going to use it on you. Blue's got his fire breath and going to use it on you. Because they used it on the first round, then they went the second round, took out those two. That was the third round, and so they've just come in. So They got 2 recharges each. So, Bern and Ghaakt, I'd like you both to make dexterity saving throws, please.
No, wait, no, don't change the window. I'm on the right window. Natural 20.
Yes. Bam. Mad skills.
Okay. I rolled really low, so you take half of 18 fire damage, and you take 9.
Who, me?
Yeah, you
I
take
take the
9 points of fire damage, and
Nothing for the
Bern-
natural 20?
No. It's just a save.
Always get a natural 20 when it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know, right?
Critical hits only affect attacks. I'm sorry. Bern, what did you get on your dex check?
Half of 20.
It's a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fail.
That's been brutal. You fail.
You take 21 points of fire damage, and I'd like you to make me a Constitution saving throw for enlarge, please.
It was ending now anyway. I'm pretty sure it ended.
Oh, it's ended? Okay.
No, wait, this turn, yeah, so next turn
Yeah.
it would have been gone.
So go ahead and make... Yeah, but you still need to make a
Yeah.
con save, because if it ends, then these two don't get their d4s.
That's a plus, wait, I have advantage. No, I don't.
No, you don't. You took the resilience, so you could get the... or the max con.
It's still plus 8, so 14.
Plus 8, 14, yeah, you're fine. Okay, you took 21 points of fire damage as the 2 chimeras come up, each of them breathing a hefty wave of fire into you two. And redoing that, I will then put the chimeras at the bottom of the initiative as they are now joining. And they will go on the same turn. Malcom.
Malcom, swing!
Malcom crush.
First attack. Hits. Doing 19 points of damage.
That was 2 1s on these.
And the second attack, swing, hits, doing 15 plus 6. That is 21. Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that thing is still standing.
Yep. Rook and
What?
Ghaakt.
Right, well, I'm gonna... What's it looking like? Don't say lizard.
It's looking like a lizard.
It looks like a lizard.
It's looking pretty bad.
Right, cool. Right, I'm gonna hit it. Fuck it, just hit it.
Gonna
Yeah.
hit it?
Yeah, I'm
Right.
just gonna hit it.
Alrighty then.
Gonna hit it. I got a 6 and a 4 plus 8.
6 and a 4 plus 8, that doesn't hit.
What a scrub nuts.
As you swing in for the first hit, your axe cleaves across the outside of this, just deflecting off of its scales. Second one, as you
19.
swing it in, it carves just into the side of it as you just hit it.
Cool.
As you carve
Excellent.
your axe into the side of it, doing d12 plus d4
Bam.
plus 5.
Yep.
Or this thing is on its last legs.
I'm gonna horn attack it.
Go ahead
That's
and make
right.
me the horn attack.
I'm horning it now. Ooh, horn. Oh,
That is a 17. That doesn't hit.
God, you
As you attempt to
Stupid.
gore it with your horns, you jam them into either side, but it grabs them with its hands, and you watch as its lightning breath begins to crackle and shock through it.
Someone please kill this. Just
It's
I don't
his
want that
turn.
lightning breath.
It's his turn.
It's
No,
actually
not.
Ghakt's turn.
Oh, yeah, Ghaakt.
But he's
Oh
got
boy,
Chimera.
what to do? Yeah, I do. To hell with it. I got full hit points. I cast Shatter at level 3.
Hitting who? It's a 4x4.
Be
Yeah,
here.
but are you hitting the 2 metallurgies, or are you
Behar,
hitting...
where, here, befar, but wherever you are.
It's a 4x4, so you can
Damn
hit
it, didn't
no
I?
one
Why
else.
didn't I remember that for Tasha's hideous laughter?
Oh, right, going there.
Hit
Right.
no one
Yeah,
else,
yeah,
so you
yeah,
can do it
sorry.
here.
Sorry, yeah, you can do it there. Sorry, I was thinking you had to encompass the whole thing. Okay, so that's a con save on its part.
Yep.
That is a... Yeah, it's a roll of 11, and it's got 2 hit points, so yeah, it's dead.
Okay, I guess that.
Bam!
Well, I kind of needed to
Eat shit.
spend it at level 3 anyway, because I ran out of level 2 slots.
Okay, so roll me a d20, please.
Oh
Bam.
boy.
Suck on that one.
That
Yeah.
is a
12
12 plus 4 is
plus-
60.
Uh-huh.
Alright, that's the result. And the 2 chimeras are still out. At which point there's a call from the commentator. Would you like to fight the other one as well?
What, the other Behir or the
Yes.
Chimeras?
The other Behir.
No.
Oh, that's
Why not?
crazy.
Why not?
Okay, with the
Well,
shout
let's
of,
take the Chimera out first,
with
at
the,
least.
with the
Hey,
shout.
can we take the Chimeras out first, but then get?
No. With the shout of no from Ghaakt,
No.
I won't release the Behir, and you are left to
Fuck
fight
you.
the chimeras. Alright.
Try for the best, to be honest.
Bern, your concentration fades.
Little Rook.
Yep. Back down to Little Rook. And
It's
back
a
da-
mini
and back
Rook.
down to not so big monkey.
Flipping Behir. That's insanity. Honestly.
It had 177 hit points. Alright,
Ah,
first
I
attack hits with
remember.
advantage and is a crit. Second one is not a crit but hits.
Actually, did you get to attack anything?
What?
No, I
Behir.
didn't.
No, the Behir didn't.
That's
get
why I'm saying we can
Shut
probably
it down.
try and take the other one.
Meh. The
Yeah,
Behir,
but
man,
it's
they
already- it's
one-shot
already
me
been
in
set.
We'll see it
Infernal
out.
hit.
once.
So that's 23. 23 versus the red one. Okay, that takes it down to that. Alright. Are you hubbying yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Chimera's turn. Does blue get his fire breath back? No. Red? No.
Good, good.
Alright, so with that, the blue one is going to remain there, but it's going to move around here, as
Sweet.
the red one is going to come in and go for Ghaakt as well.
Oh, come on.
Ah, boy.
Hearing the loud shatter-like sound, the two of them rush up, both going for simultaneous attacks. That is a 14. Does it hit?
Well, I want to say no, but it just hits. My AC is 14.
Okay. That's one bite. Horns is a total of 20. That hits. Total of 19 on the claws. That hits. So for one of them, that is 12 points of piercing, followed by 12 points of bludgeoning, followed by 11
Oh
points
my
of
God.
slashing. So you take 35 points of damage from that one. Are you out?
No, not yet.
Right, the other one's 3 attacks.
Oh boy.
Bite
That's more-
hits on a total of 20. Horns
Uh-huh.
hit on a total of 22.
I'm already dead.
And well, how much health you got?
Let me think. 20. So the first one was 20. So
This,
that was
this
5.
is to hit. This isn't damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damage.
Yeah, that
well,
hits.
they all hit. So that is 13 points of damage,
Mm-hmm.
followed by 12 points of damage for
That's it.
25.
I'm dead.
Okay, so you're down. And because of the last attack, you are taken out of the arena.
I would. You owe me for that. I could have teleported out of here.
Alright.
Hooray.
Okay. In such a case, if you want to go and join the others, you're welcome to do so. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Oh, perfect.
And this one is then going to move around here. Like so.
Oh, give me a break!
Alright.
What is this madness?
End of their turn.
Thank God!
Malcom. Alright, moving up over that, he makes his 2 attacks with advantage. And not with the enlarged die. That still hits. Doing +6, so 17 points of damage. 17 followed by 19, making that 36 points of damage to red.
How's
Okay.
Red looking?
Very bloodied.
Sweet. Right. I'm gonna hit
It's
red
deep
too.
in bloodied here. Alright, your turn, hitting red 2. Go ahead and make 2 attacks. Or, yeah, 2 attacks with
Would it
advantage.
be worth-
Great Weapon Master, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Would it be worth doing 2 attacks in a row, or is
Can we
it
do
not that
one?
damage?
It will be worth doing 2 attacks because I need to know if they're crits or not. That's a hit.
Crit.
Yep.
There's
so
your
the first
crit.
one is crit. Second attack. Still hits.
Oh.
And this
Cool.
is with Great Weapon Master, you said.
Yep.
Alright, so that is.
If he kills it with the first one,
If he kills it with the first one, he gets to attack the second one anyway. So go ahead and roll these damage die.
Cool.
And this is with plus 11. So the
Right.
first one does 26. That is not enough to kill it. But with the additional plus 22, taking that to 46, that is enough.
Bam.
Okay, so so red is reduced to a bleeding pulp with 2 clean swings. Go ahead and roll the d20 for the kill, please.
Oh, no.
And that is a 14. And now you have your bonus action attack, which you can make with your blade if you wish, because of Great Weapon Master.
Yes, I am, and I'm gonna thingy it.
Great Weapon Master? Yeah. No advantage, so just go ahead and roll one of them.
Oh, yeah, of course. Bam.
See
Well,
if this hits.
Fingers crossed. Nope.
Nope. Doesn't
Wouldn't
hit.
have hit anyway.
Wouldn't have hit anyway, yeah, so it doesn't matter. As you go in for that swing on wide on this one seems a lot more spry as it brushes its wings back and stands there, still baring its teeth and snarling as it drags its claws through the dirt below it.
Have I still got a movement?
Yes.
Cool. Moving here.
Okay. It's pivoting around it, and as it follows you around, giving a good opening for the others. Bern.
fuck it, why not? Make them bigger again.
Alright.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Infernal 2019, make things big again.
Let's make things
everyone
big again.
Let's get the Cadbury that gets the Cadbury's chocolate bar back to its regular size.
Bam.
Alright.
Perfect.
In such a case, that I believe would be your turn, unless you want to...
Yeah, I'll go
Yeah.
closer.
Okay. Does it get its fire breath back? No.
Perfect.
Wasn't so successful this time. Alright.
Good.
Now, you are up against the electric fence. If it pushes you into it, you will be taking damage from the electric fence.
Where you said that, I thought it was like an enemy at first. Your next foe, the electric fence.
Now, unfortunately,
Wow,
this
this-
thing doesn't have the intelligence to properly understand that, only that the electric fence is harmful. If it was the
If I was a
Bahir, it would
wrestler,
have
that
tried
would be
to
the name of
jam
my
you into
signature
it.
move. It would be a very strong clothesline.
Alright,
I was
so...
gonna drag us into it, motherfucker.
Yeah, the Bahir had the ability to basically constrict you and then throw you into the electric fence.
God.
Alright, so first attack is a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Horns, that is an 11 to hit.
Nope.
And the claws, that is a 13 to hit, so no.
Nope.
Only
Oh,
a
cool. This
bite.
could be easy.
You take 9 points of piercing, reduced by 3 to 6.
Cool. Excellent.
Alright, that is
Not
the
a problem.
end of its turn, as it can't do anything else. Malcom. Yes, I know what he's doing.
Boo! Malcolm, plus D4.
Spat.
Oh yeah. Big sploot. That is 32 points of damage. Followed by... No, it does not get to keep the 100.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And that is 28 plus 6 again. 34 points of damage. Ow.
I think Malcolm is boss.
Yeah, no kidding. He took it way below bloodied with that.
I'm pretty sure Malcolm's done like over 600 damage.
Yeah, as he grabs this, he hulks it as he grabs it by the tail, swings it over, slams it into the ground on the other side before bringing it back, knocking it into the ground in front of Rook. It's badly beaten. Rook, if you want to finish it off.
Yeah, by all means. I'll be doing that.
Attack with advantage.
Yeah.
Great Weapon Master, I assume. Yeah,
Yeah.
hits. Next attack. Doesn't hit. Ooh.
Oh.
Alright, that is still a d12 plus a d4. Probably not going to be enough to kill it, but enough to cause a good bruising. You can reroll the 1. There you go, you do 16 points of damage. Rolls total of
Excellent, and
5
then-
does 16 points of damage.
Excellent. I'm gonna horn attack it.
Right, go ahead. In with advantage, doing a d6 plus a d4 here. Hits.
Perfect.
Plus 4. That is 7 plus 4 is 11. Ouch, it is just up. It is on its last legs though.
How do I make this flashy?
I don't know, describe it to me. As Rook is holding his battle axe, he takes a good swing at it, cleaving into one side. The goat kind of blurts out with what it can before its windpipe is cut off. The lion roars at it before the next attack with your battle axe comes in. The dragon head catches it in its mouth and spits it to one side as your horns come in, jamming into the top of the lion.
Perfect. Beautiful. It's like a masterful art. Now, can't your twins kill it? Siblings.
I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna get the big spear out.
Oh, devastation.
He's bringing out the big boy.
Okay, so you have devastation out.
Yes. Devastation's gonna walk up to here, wait till the 3 heads are like completely parallel and just fucking ram.
And impale Malcom in the same time. Got it. Alright, go for an
No,
attack.
I'm doing his legs. Come on, Chris. He's huge.
Yeah, he's very
Still-
big.
So it impales his head instead then.
No.
God.
Alright, go ahead and make the attack roll with advantage. Hits, doing enough damage.
Yeah. 17.
Perfect.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and roll me for the kill. And I'll give it a +1 because flashy. Alright, test an 11. Okay. With that combat over, the crowd cheers seeing this, and the commentator shouts out, we have our winners! At which point the crowd cheers, all of the gates open in preparation for you to head out, and combat is over. You want to go and get the others back so they can be jelly at how much you just earned?
Nope.
Alrighty.
Woo!
So you
Yeah, they won.
We won.
thanks to my
Could have fought a
excellent
second one,
leadership.
but
Could've-
Ghaakt pussied out.
Oh, I wonder why. If the two of you wanted to fight
You didn't
another
take
one
any
of those big
damage from the first one.
It's because I shut down its first move and then it
Yeah,
died.
you could have done it again, maybe.
No, I
To be
couldn't,
honest with
because
you,
then the
I don't
Chimera
think
killed
the
me.
Second be here.
Yeah,
In
that's
one
true.
move.
That's true.
So no, I couldn't.
That's not gonna happen.
That's true.
I died to the Chimera so I could kill the Behir quickly on my turn.
It was a noble sacrifice, and you have Rook's respect for that. There you go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Wait.
11.
We respect Ghaakt.
I do. He went out honourably. He was
Alright,
sacrificed himself to save us. You're my friend.
Alright, 12.2.
Thanks, buddy.
12.2 times.
Today we're streaming with Chris. We're gonna do maths.
Maths, yay. Alright, so that is...
That's all D&D is. It's all
Maths. Yep.
A sudden realization. What I've
Alright,
just.
so... The
Oh,
total
numbers.
amount earned is 6,710. So
Perfect.
6,710 divided by 5. Each of you gets 1,342 gold pieces.
Cool.
Alright, you're gonna have to repeat that number to me.
1342. That's how many gold pieces you get.
Cool.
Actually, you know what? I'll just type it in Dawnseekers. So 1342
By the way,
GP each. Rook, you get an additional. Roll me a d100.
Oh my
Same
word,
straight as
oh,
always. Roll me a d100. Tell me what you get. You get
I got 55.
55. So you get an additional 550 gold pieces.
Excellent.
That puts you on.
1890.
That puts you on 1892. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
All in a day's work. I'm gonna put 500 towards his tower.
Also-
Actually, already been dealt with. If you're willing to put forward the 200, we've got it already.
Bam! I'm putting 200
What
towards
did you
the
bet
tower.
on us to win?
No.
Yep. No, Elsyan paid forward 500 GP, so I've already taken out my 300, so we good.
Right, I'm going to take out my
But
2.
that's going to be paid for when Elsyan leaves. If he, yes.
If he / when he leaves.
I mean, yes, he is.
If we want to get it done sooner, I'll pay for it, and then just say we pay, and say I took the money from Elsyan.
Just stole
Okay.
Elsyan's money.
Pretty much.
So,
You know it.
I'll say we'll use this as a good time to have a quick break, so if you guys want to go and grab your snacks, go grab your food or whatever, go ahead and go do that. Afterwards, do you guys want to do the kaiju fight?
I would love to.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Alright, this is going to be interesting.
Cool.
And obviously we're hiring Abod, so yeah, put that into the notes.
Okay, I'll put that into my list of notes now.
Who is it I need to speak to in regards to my armor?
Abod and Queglod. So, who else paid the 300 GP?
I paid the 300.
So you've
Well,
paid.
that's
So you've paid 600.
I've paid 600 to 800, dependent on whether you want me to take the money from Elsyan initially, or whether you want me to take it.
I'll say
afterwards.
take it from Elsyan now, just to speed things up.
Okay.
And I've taken
That's-
200 off of my
So
earnings.
that's 800 between us two, and then there's 200 from Jamie, which means that we reach the 1,000.
Okay, so
Bam!
now the Mage Tower has been paid for, and you've taken those out of your inventories. So the Mage Tower has been paid for. You still have the Beer Garden, Teleportation Circle, the Healing Team, the Fighting Pit, and the Rookery upgrade. Sudz, I believe, said he was going to pay for the Rookery upgrade. It's only 100
How much
GP.
is the fighting pit?
The Fighting Pit requires the Healing Team.
Yep.
The Healing Team is 150 because it's only a license, but then you have to hire a healer. And
Cool.
the Fighting Pit is 400, and you can then add a bookie if you want to have betting be a thing.
Cool.
Which
So in
means you
total,
can-
how much would that cost roughly?
550 plus you'd have to hire.
550. Excellent. Well, I'll do that. And then, does anyone have any advice on who I can hire?
We can honestly, let's just talk to Rahal and Hurricane and ask for any recommendations. We don't know any good healing people, but
I love how the bonus you gained from the winnings of this because of your
It's
on
just-
about is
it's
exactly
just
the
paid
amount
for.
you need.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly, right? So, yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to find someone to hire
Alright.
with the help of the team.
I've got an idea of a healer you might be able to have.
Yes?
He does charge you for every healing, though.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, wow.
Are we-
Oh my god.
Do you want him to be?
no.
Oh, it's not that unified, no. Oh.
What? Okay, tell me 10 good reasons why you shouldn't hire him, everyone.
No,
He'll take all your money. He won't heal people if he doesn't want to.
Hey,
He'll
hey,
kill
whoa,
someone.
stop. He doesn't use the saws anymore. He's not good at amputations.
Oh my
God,
god!
I know who you're talking about now.
What the hell?
Also, secondary point, if we ever need him, he might just pretend to be dead.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, forgot about the plain death spell.
Yeah, I don't think I will be hiring him. That sounds like a disaster waiting to
But
happen.
Yeah.
he's great. He's a great healer, and he actually heals. He'll also charge your customers, so it's extra revenue.
Yeah,
Hey,
but he'll
you-
keep the money for himself.
Not that we'll see any of that revenue. But,
Yeah.
Hey, it may be written in the books, not in your coffers, but it'll be down the books.
Right.
Oh my god.
Here's what I'm saying. We'll look around. We'll ask for actual decent healers who aren't going to steal all our
who
money.
aren't noblin.
Not gonna. Hey! Don't shit on Noblin this much. He's just a goblin trying to get by at life.
You gotta remember, if Elsyan does end up leaving, he could bring back Noblin. He's allowed to.
No.
Oh, I know, but
Gotta
if
be
you're going
nice
to be
to
leaving
Elsyan
for a while,
now.
you don't want to just immediately come back with Noblin, because we'd be needing a healer fairly soon.
So if you had Noblin as the healer, it would just be a case of, well, fuck it, Noblin's now just your healer.
Hmm.
I wouldn't be trying to play him.
Anyway, so
I think for the good of our tavern, we should not hire him.
Well, you don't
No.
know who he is yet, so.
I've
mean,
heard the stories.
By the tales, I'm not too sure about it either.
Hey. Just don't shit Noblin. Just. He's
Yeah,
a
don't go
great
anywhere
guy.
near him.
As long as he doesn't try to do a 4th level inflict wounds on anything, and then it utterly fails to connect.
Oh my god.
Oh, that fucking
Oh.
stung.
Yeah, it always does, but yeah.
Oh, sorry. If you bring in Noblin, I'm gonna eventually show up with the original penny feather, and then you're all fucked.
This is where we secretly just bring back Reginald and Faramar.
Oh Jesus! Oh, I'd love that.
I
Honestly, Sasha will go with you on our vacation if it means I can bring back Faramar.
Ghaakt, you're looking very scaly today.
Please don't ever bring Faramar to this campaign.
Oh my
Why?
god.
know what we're
Oh, the
talking
Minotaur
about.
race is now available. And also he could be
Yeah.
a Aetherforged Sorcerer.
Yes. Oh, I'm excited.
Oh
Reggie!
Oh,
Reggie!
It's a
Coming,
party.
Father.
The timeline has been fucked.
Reggie, where am I? Where's my wife, Reggie?
I don't know, Father.
The crossover nobody wanted.
Well then, back to the tent we go. It's time for my massage.
Ah,
What the hell?
Welcome to our first campaign.
Oh my
Where
that
in-
god.
was the first campaign I did
Yeah,
with home.
it was the first campaign where we had Faramar, the very oppressive and weird Minotaur.
Not oppressive,
We
just
had Reggie.
Weirdly
who-
sexual.
Yeah, just weirdly sexual. We had Reggie, the lycanthrope fighter servant person who was Faramar's son in a weird way.
Stepson.
I think it started off with me trying to just make Alfred from the Batman sort of Alfred.
Yeah,
A little bit, it did, yeah.
Yeah.
It started off that way, and then
And then there was Matt's character who was the harpy mage who was broken because he could fly and take no damage.
Mhm.
And then there
But then
was
killed Infernal at the
then
end.
there was Infernal Zambiro who was I'm the immortal guy, I'm the best at this, dies to a cube of chaos.
the Cube of Chaos.
The Chaos Cube.
I will
Yeah.
never forget one character.
What's his name?
Fuck.
It's the fucking Book of Many Spells character.
Book of Many Spells.
Yes.
That was the
Oh.
best character I've ever had.
Beautiful.
Anyway, I'm gonna go for my break real quick and then we'll
And then
get back.
Faramar became immortal because Faramar.
I remember.
And then he canonically fucked this race into existence.
Oh, I'm trying to remember Infernal. It was one of the U Realms campaigns he did. I had the Book of Many Spells. I did it. Then I got a card that allowed me to cast Book of Many Spells again.
Oh yeah.
And it was generally a case of I got 3 chains of just 3 random spells being cast.
Yeah. I remember
you-
that. I remember
Oh,
that.
that I felt genuinely tired after that bit. It was just a case of right, that's sorted. Fucking hell.
My god.
Yeah, and then there was me dragon punching a kid for 100 now into oblivion. Into fucking oblivion.
Remember that time where we killed the party Infernal?
I remember.
Yeah,
then we both died.
and then you got instant karma'd.
Hey,
And then we both died.
hey. The first long campaign,
Alright, I'm back.
2 sessions long.
Yep. No, there was one before that, which was not 2 sessions long. Remember Malaya?
No, I'm thinking about Lady
We're talking
Bellicus.
about the one where me and Sam killed the party and then died right after.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah, no, that was the first long campaign. Yeah.
Apparently.
Hey. Leslie T-posed and glitched through a mountain in that campaign. So, technically, one of us is still, if I remember the lore correctly, going to be born again at some point.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, it makes sense that the long campaign was over so quickly if one of the characters was a speedrunner.
That's true.
This is how you get the bad end.
Oh god,
man.
that was just. Can I change this music? It's making everyone nostalgic.
Yeah. We
sure.
could probably like actually do the
Yeah,
current
now
campaign.
that I'm back, we'll continue. Let's
Man,
see.
the Sekiro speedruns are going to be depressing because the Fast Ascending involves you murdering all the NPCs you like.
Oh god.
Alright, so
Jesus.
as you're all sat in your tavern one day, enjoying your
One day.
day. Yes, one day when you're sat in your tavern. Rook, you've been told that you aren't allowed to be fighting over the next 2 days just because there is an event taking place in the Steel Arena, which you know to be the snowman building competition. Originally you
Okay.
didn't have too much interest, but then you heard the stakes and you were like, okay, this isn't too bad. And
Steak. I
and
like steak.
a letter comes through to your home. At this point in time of the year, a snow owl arrives and lands on one of your windowsills and waits for you to show up and collect it.
Cool. Right. Well, let's collect it then, I suppose. Who's collecting? Whose window? What? Where?
Oh,
when?
Front window. So
Oh,
one of the ones near the tavern.
cool. I'm gonna go and like collect this owl letter.
You go over,
Thing.
open the window, and you collect. Do you pick up the owl, or are you just gonna take the letter?
Sorry, what's that? Sorry, you cut out.
Want to pick up the letter? Do you want to just take the letter, or are you gonna pick up the owl and take it with you?
I'll have the letter in one hand and I'm taking the owl in the other. I'm gonna wield it like an axe. I'm not really gonna wield it like an axe.
Okay. Picking up the owl and taking the letter in the other hand, you walk back to everybody else, in the main room. You can hear the sound of smithing going ahead as Sasha is training or showing an individual smithing, and the rest of you are doing your various bits and pieces about the place. Queglod's enchanting. Malcolm's busy cooking.
Perfect. Guys, I has owl.
Oh my god, you've got owl?
I have owl
Where did you find that owl?
on the window. It's my owl, and I'm gonna name him Squishy.
Oh my god.
It was inevitable.
It was 2 references in one. One that everyone gets and one that no one gets. Except
I didn't get either of them.
I will name him Squish.
And he will be mine.
Oh, perfect.
Now, if you called him George, then that's a reference I'd get.
I don't get that
Uh,
reference.
Okay, quick
used
question,
to the
Chris. How much is Abbott being paid for being shopkeep?
It should say in the document.
Because it says 0 GP per week, and I'm like, what?
Oh, that's because I haven't added that in yet.
Okay.
Because
I mean,
otherwise
we
it
may
takes,
be bad employers, but we're not.
otherwise
that
it
bad.
otherwise it takes away from your money early.
Okay.
It's nice.
Yeah. At the end of it all, it's 12 GP for shopkeeper, and 20 GP for being the arcane mage. So 32
Awesome.
at the end.
Okay, that's excellent. Going to be a very fun time for me.
So,
I'm just hanging out by the balcony because I just noticed that we have one.
yep, you have a balcony now.
Balcony.
Well, yeah, the upgraded one is done now. I haven't
Upgraded
seen it yet.
balcony.
Yeah.
Computer, zoom and
Cabin
enhance.
upgrade.
Which one?
Enhance.
Where? What?
Deploy the enhancement.
Which one's the
let's,
bump?
let's do the top one first and then the second one.
Balcony.
Oh.
We can get a pool.
Owl.
You want to get a pool?
We need. I think we need a swimming pool.
Hey, Chris, remind me how much it was gonna be for my
You also got
for
your
my
stage as well, by the way.
for my companion.
Nice.
Oh, stage. Yes,
For
stage.
your companion.
Yes, my potential basilisk baby.
Oh! I can't remember, it was like... What was it, the CR of the creature times... CR of the creature
Something.
times 1,000 or something?
Yeah, so about 3,000 gold.
About 3,000 goldish.
And how much to make its body, do you think?
What, just an individual piece, or...
Well, no, to make the whole thing.
Oh, 3,000 gold, if that's what I was referring to.
Oh, okay,
The
awesome.
crystal you did, which was 250.
Okay.
Yeah, the enchantment itself then controls the rest of it.
No, we decided not to do the change into. Oh wait, no, we did do that change.
You did, so it was 250.
It was changed to basilisk, but I don't think we ended up doing the change of it over to a companion, which I'm still want to talk to you about.
Companion. Oh, yeah, no, that just adds an extra 0, so 30k.
Okay, that's a lot more than I was expecting.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you have this
wait,
letter,
what's this here?
Ghaak's on the balcony, and
No, nothing, doesn't matter.
Yeah, we have our little tokens here to denote
It's a
whose room's
patio.
whose, but what about tokens over it? Also tokens
What?
for us to show where we are right now.
oh, I can do that.
What did you say this here, Oscar?
Hang on.
Yay, place at our leisure.
It was
Yes.
it's a patio.
Ah,
So, you know, back door going outside to,
Yeah.
to the garden.
Okay.
Ow.
How much would the beer garden cost?
Elsyan's busy singing on the stage to no customers, playing his
Oh.
spooky
Whoa,
flute.
whoa.
Oh,
My
I've-
spoopy flute. Oh, yes, I'm playing my spoopy flute on the stage, actively driving customers away.
I want to go and join him singing, but I have the owl and the letter.
Hey, no,
Use
I'm
the
not saying.
owl as a mic stand.
I'm playing my spoopy flute, Chris.
Hmm.
So, don't they need to make wisdom saves?
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're frightened.
I would like to raise the point that I'm in my forge, so I'm just ignoring
No,
it.
I know. I think he's referring to Rook and Penniver.
Oh.
Just the mere
Penniver.
fact that
Ah, she's fine.
Elsyan is on Ghakt's stage causes a chill to run down their spine.
And well, there aren't any customers because you're not currently open. So, yeah. And just because it's midday at this point. And Rook, I'd like you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Get off that fucking stage.
Excellent.
Spoopy flutes, be frightened.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save, please, Will. Okay, Rook, you are currently frightened of Elsyan, as you see this really horrifying elf standing on stage, blowing these flutes made of bone.
9.
No, not enough, as you are also frightened of the spooky elf.
I mean, I've always been pretty put off about him.
I don't want to join him singing.
You also see next to you that there's your request board. Currently there's nothing on it, because...
I have an
Journal
owl.
into-
By the way, I believe this now means that when the frighten wears off, you're now immune to that.
Yeah, for 24 hours.
Oh, it's just 24 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
I only wanted to show you my owl. You didn't terrify me like that.
Hey, it's just the act of playing the flute.
Prill walks over to you, Rook, and goes, "And I ate it."
No, my owl. Please squish it. Leave me alone. Run away. I'm gonna. Where's the door? How do I get in here?
The door's here.
Confuse my doors. They want to eat my owl. Oi. Infernal. They want to eat my owl. I have an owl. There's a crazy guy on the stage, like playing something scary. I've
no
got an
one's
owl.
killing your owl. What happened?
I don't know, just an owl, and I come in and I said, "Oh look, guys, I've got an owl." Looked at the stage, and this crazy elf with some crazy instrument, terrifying. And I walked here, and there's some guy come up and wanted to eat my owl, and it's my owl.
It was a goblin.
It's my owl. No. Help.
Did it have a message on it?
Yeah, it did. That was irrelevant. I had an owl. Yeah, I have a message. Where have I put my message? Hang on.
I don't think you
Chicken.
can keep that owl.
I want the owl.
Sorry.
Oh.
They're gonna fine you if you don't let the owl go back.
Fine. When does it need to go back? Can I keep it a week? Please.
No.
Please.
I don't know. I just know that
Fine.
it needs to go back.
How about you offer it some food, and it can stay if it wants to, but only if it wants to.
Does that mean I've got to let go of its legs?
Yes.
Yes.
Fine.
The fact that it hasn't pecked your eyes out at this point is actually quite
It's been
fantastical.
trying. Don't worry.
That's what it's flapping round for, but my arms are longer than its beak. So, yeah.
Sasha's joined at this
Fine.
point.
Fine. First things first, I've got to find this letter. Infernal, can you hold my owl?
Sure.
Alright,
Thanks.
Bern. As you take the owl proceeds to just flap frantically as it's being handed off.
I'm gonna try and do an animal handling check. Let's see how bad this is.
Make me the check, please. What was
That's
it?
a 13.
Just a straight 13?
Yeah.
Okay. You take the owl, it seems to calm down a bit. It stands on your arm, but, keeps trying to move its feet like it wants to be let go.
Can you hurry up?
Yes, hang on. It's in my chest. Got it. Right, I have the letter.
Can you open it?
Yes, I can. I can open it. Someone want to
Okay.
tell me what the letter says?
It says inside of it. To the adventuring team known as the Dawn Seekers, and Rook.
Thanks.
We would like to
Perfect.
invite you to join for the snowman building competition in the Steel Arena today. The competition itself will take place at 2 PM, so please prepare yourselves. Please note the following rules. You will not be fighting. No armor or weapons are needed, only a pair of gloves, a scarf, and some warm clothing. There will be food and drink. Hurricane.
Oh, food and drink.
Free food and drink.
Free food and
You know,
drink.
he knows what buttons to press.
Excellent. Free food.
It's truly no
Food,
wonder how he became governor of this town.
food,
Oh, right,
and
yeah,
drink.
we killed the last one.
Hey,
Whoops.
shush.
That was out of character, just clarify.
Rook, Ghaakt, and Bern just on a table on the opposite end of the room, just turn their heads and go, "What?"
Nothing.
More concerned about my owl, Oh, I suppose I ought to take the owl back. So, after reading that note in a Chris kind of voice, because I'm really good at impersonations, I
That's
take
really
the owl
good
back.
impersonation.
Oh no, I'm so on point today. So, I take my owl back by the legs, because
Alright, make me an
animal
animal
hand-
handling check.
my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Cool. Excellent. Oh god, I gotta scroll all the way down here for a dice. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
If it does, they're gonna find you even more.
What's my animal handling anyway? 1.
You're gonna kill this bird.
Okay. It flaps frantically and does not want to be held by Rook.
Fine. I drag it out. I take it outside. Don't drag it out. That'd be tragic. I take it outside and let it go in the garden.
Okay. Go in the shorter distance to the back where you chuck the bird outside. Angus and Malcom. Well,
3.
Malcom shouts at you not to let the bird in the kitchen. He's busy. And Angus just grabs his chalkboard and writes down "not in the kitchen" on it.
But the garden.
Oh yeah, he still hasn't talked.
Honestly, just
As you release the owl out into the garden, it flies up, hits the balcony, and then flies away.
I think I traumatized the owl.
I don't think that owl's gonna be delivering any more messages to us.
I come back in. I really want to get a pet owl, guys. I like that owl. His name was Squishy. He was my friend. Where do I get an owl?
That owl's just flying back
We
off to its
have plenty
place.
of ravens, don't we?
Yeah, you have plenty of
Fucking-
ravens.
I'm gonna go get a raven.
Okay, you climb
Fucking
up to the
customer service
rookery,
jobs.
you grab a raven.
Perfect. Right, I've got a raven. This is my new Squishy. This is Squishy 2.0.
Make me an animal handling check.
not
Is
gonna
anybody else getting any of mice and men vibes?
work. A what and what?
Mice and men.
Oh. Of my
Would you like
smell.
us to tell you about the
Yeah, but-
rabbits?
11.
How about how they'll
Lord.
eat
Rabbit
the alfalfa patch?
What? Wow. Yeah, I got 12 in total.
Okay, the raven is a little bit more calm with you. You figured out that holding it by the legs is probably not best. It perches on
No.
your shoulder and
You
every now
don't
and then
even hold
pecks
it at
your armor.
all. It'll stand on your on your hand. Let go of it.
Oh, look at that! It's magic. Thank you. I am learning the ways of birds.
Yeah.
Here, bond with your bird. And
I will have quality time with my bird now.
You turn
it's
and look
called
at, you turn and look
Owl's
at
wisdom.
Queglod.
Oh no, it's Owl's.
Somewhat related, there's been a YouTube video recommended to me that the thumbnail is a picture of a parrot and the title is "Do not touch toe." That's basically what's happened here. Do not touch the toe.
Okay, alright, I'll avoid
Oh
toe.
no,
And
it has abilities called Owl's wisdom.
See the bird's toe? Don't touch it.
oh man.
Right, I will try. Focus really hard. We will be friends. Excellent.
Alright.
Oh, what's the time? People, people,
People
time.
humans. No one's
people.
human.
Me?
People.
What do you mean?
It's
Time.
9. It's 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Whoa, we've missed the snowball thing, haven't we?
Wait, no, you meant in this world, the real world.
No, no, peasant, not that. No.
Peasant!
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'm a graduate, but okay.
Yeah, that means you're at student loan, so you're a peasant.
Yeah.
Wait, you're calling me a peasant?
Peasants. Oh, what's the time in game? Well, in RP, in
noon.
noon. Cool. We should really start getting ready to
That's
go
what
to
I
the skill
said.
arena. Well, no, because I've said it now. Now my idea. So,
Now let's go
I have
tell
a-
the others about
I have a
this.
bird. Alright, I'm gonna go and scream to people that we gotta go. Wait, oh, is Malcom coming?
Malcom says, too busy making something. You go on without me.
Shame. I really don't want to approach you. You're really scary. But snowball creature.
I'll go up to
Okay.
Elsyan and show him the note.
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck, he's still playing it.
Of course he is. It's Elsyan.
It is. No, Elsyan's noticed fully well that you're trying to get his attention in order to go somewhere.
Fuck! No!
Need to separate your dice a bit more. That's a natural 4, as you are now scared of Elsyan.
Didn't get it though.
Can we throw something at him?
Sasha, this is your time. This is the reason you're in the party. Is to
Right. I'm just
Along
gonna
with
go up.
other
Okay. I'm just gonna go up and slap Elsyan.
Good.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
It's terrifying.
as I watch Sasha come up, I'm just playing it more intensely. Just
Yeah, you're fine. And the attack roll versus Elsyan. gonna say with
Obviously, I'm
advantage,
going
'cause
for like subdual damage. I'm not trying to actually hurt, just so
yeah,
much as like.
you smack him for half a damage, so nothing. As Elsyan, you are now prevented from playing the spooky flute for a second.
The psychic has been psychically hurt.
I was just going to have a bit of fun.
Sometimes, Elsyan, I think that spooky flute is playing you.
No, please, that's the demon inside of me.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Right.
No, he's actually correct. There is a demon inside of him, and it may or may not be in control.
Yeah, that old angsty high school shit.
No,
I went to
I
Bard
literally-
College. I knew a bunch of guys who said shit like that. like you.
No, you misunderstand. An actual demon. This is
Fucking over the eyes fringe motherfucker.
This isn't some metaphorical.
Tortured poet looking ass.
Okay, right. You've taken it too far. How
Look.
dare you, sir? This is about
I
the
don't
Elsyan's
look
voice
like
now.
a tortured poet. I am a tortured poet.
You have to remember, Ghaakt went to Bard College. There were a ton of guys like Elsyan.
Oh right, yeah.
there.
Your entire college was theatre kids.
Yep.
Oh no.
Perfect. Right. Now that he's stopped playing, am I scared of him?
No.
Cool.
Can you calm down?
I mean,
dude?
I'm sort of supposed to have some duration, but no.
Yeah, it's supposed to have a
We-
minute duration, but oh well. It's been quick.
We should probably head off like soon-ish to thing. Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, I'll show them the door.
Common, do you speak it?
Sometimes. When I'm not having a brain fart. Right, we should head to the Steel Arena for the snow monster competition.
Yeah, no weapons.
Yeah, you
No
hand,
weapons.
You hand off the letter. You're all informed that no weapons or armor are needed. You can still take them with you, but they're not needed.
Hang on, are they not
I'll still have
allowed?
my spear then, or as shorts.
No, they're allowed. Just don't.
Alright, cool.
I'm gonna go in my normal armor because I just like wearing it.
Same, I've got my armor and my axe, because, my axe.
My shield will be on my back though, so I'm not like wielding it, and my weapons are sheathed. I'm just there for I like wearing it. That's me.
My axe
Kind of
is
my
on back.
thing now.
This is fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. Just got to go to Steel Arena then for snow fighting thing,
Let's go.
Alright.
monsters. And on the journey, they took a long walk to the snow arena, because that's where they're gonna have a battle with snow golems. Sorry, Chris, I took your job.
Fine, carry on.
No, it's fine. It's all on you now.
Alright.
I don't know why you went over David Attenborough there.
As you
And
Because
so the dwarf
as you
makers go
travel
to their-
along the snowy path, for the next few minutes you travel to the Steel Arena and sign up for the fight ahead. I'm gonna continue that.
Oh,
As
please continue doing that voice. It's actually more.
yeah, it's so much better. I like that.
The immersion is like 10 times better.
Alright, fine.
My immersion, Chris.
My immersion.
My
Get the
immersion.
immersion.
As the party makes it to the arena, they find themselves with a crowd and horde of people holding up tickets and waiting in line to get into the arena itself. They find a few competitors and a few other teams have lined up in preparation for the making of their snow golems. With a
This is a
puppet-
giant snow golem fight. If anything, you should be talking like the Dragon Ball Z announcer.
Oh.
I don't know what that is. So.
Time to go
Just-
shonen.
Just shout. Just shout.
Don't.
And they're
Take
going to.
What?
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next.
As
3
you
episodes later.
It's pretty much it, isn't it?
I actually now want to play the Dragon Ball Z scream sound effect backwards just to see that know how that sounds. Super Saiyan chilling out.
As you enter into the Steel Arena the same way which a lot of you have already been through, the
Fire
Look,
door.
guys, I'm just Super Saiyan.
Oh.
as you enter in through the door, the individual takes your letter of note as you took it with you,
Oh yeah.
and they let you in to get prepared. You can see there are a few chests which usually, Rook, you would see them lined with weapons or armor, or if anybody
Yes.
needed spares or something of the like. Instead, you see winter wares, mittens, and shovels.
Well, they don't look like very good weapons, but alright. Honestly. This could be a fun one. Slap each other with mittens.
I
As
just
you're
had a
all-
thought.
Go.
Go on. Go on, you.
I'm the DM. You go.
You go, I insist.
Canadian style.
Yeah,
All right.
you go.
As
So anyway,
Perfect.
as you're all in the room, you're all kind of looking around. You see a few other teams there, and while you're waiting for instructions, you can adventure around, talk if you want to. It's up to you.
Cool. Oh, who's around?
How do you make snowmen?
Who's around? You see a not wearing his armor Dragonborn.
Oh,
He's currently
he's
sat
the friend.
over on his lonesome, his arms and legs across as he's got his head against the wall, just looking at the ceiling.
Oh, that sounds tragic.
He-
I'm gonna approach him and ask him if he's competing.
You can see instead he is wearing a fairly puffy winter clothing with a long scarf that's wrapped around his neck, and he seems to have a set of clawed mittens.
Oh.
Do you approach him?
Yes, I approach him. Yes. Right. Hello, friend. How are you doing? Are you competing in the arena? Golem battle?
Yes.
Oh. Then, may luck be with you. Hopefully, we will compete by a golem.
Maybe. You might beat me in this competition.
Oh,
Well, I need to do it somehow.
Shade thrown.
just that burn. I'm just gonna go and cry in a corner somewhere for a little while. I think.
Need a healing potion for that burn?
I think I do. I think I do. I think I need a greater healing potion too, just to deal with that. Honestly.
Deal with that sick burn.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh no, I don't want to get sick
I like-
again.
Ghaakt just writes in a little notepad. Remember to use burn as a pun next time you give inspiration.
Perfect. Love it. I'm gonna rejoin up with the party then.
Rejoining with the party. Do any of the rest of you want to do anything?
So how do you make snow, man?
I'm just gonna make a giant ball.
Okay, to make a snowman, your snow dwarf, as the case may be, you take a snowball and you roll it in more snow until it becomes bigger, and then you use those to make like the image of a humanoid or whatever you want, really.
So
If we're
basically,
going
It
for-
has to be bold.
You can shape it in other ways, but that's usually how you gather up the most snow quickly.
yeah, it's a valid point.
Would I be able to use my telekinesis to gather up a load of snow?
Hang on,
Yes.
is it
Yes,
one golem per
probably.
team?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Right, okay.
And how big are the teams?
As many members as you want. However, there is a cap on 8. However, the more members you have, typically the more checks you have to make. So basically, there's more people to screw up.
Should we break into teams?
Right.
Right. Well,
How many of us are here?
6.
So
Two
two
teams
of
of
3?
3? Jinx.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
Sounds good
Team
to me.
1 and Team 2.
Alright.
Alright, who's the captain?
Who's the best
Don't
at who's the best at construction?
I'm very good at snow.
I'm good at big.
Whatever
Alright,
team
there's
Sasha's
the
on,
two
I'm
captains.
on the other one.
Sasha.
The only condition is Elsyan and Sasha are on opposite teams. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
And the Rook is the captain of the second team. Okay.
Right.
And is the captain of the second team. So which? Okay. Do you want?
I
Sasha or
think
do you
I
want
should be on
Elsyan?
the opposite team so
Okay.
the teams are even and we
So, who are the newest members? Me, Rook, and
And Ghaakt.
Ghaakt versus the other three.
Okay.
Actually, that could work as well.
Then that means
Possibly.
Sasha's with Elsyan.
Oh, wait, that's true.
We'll make it. We'll make it.
I
We'll
was
make
thinking.
do.
I think that works as our advantage.
All right. Time for you to.
Alright, well, they
decide.
have disadvantage.
I was gonna say I think maybe Ghaakt and Rook go on opposite teams, so there isn't a big body character on both teams. But I guess never mind. Now we've got
Team
both
Old,
big characters
It's fine.
and
They got.
also
It's fine.
two
They got
people who beat
Queglod
each
for the
other.
big body. It's fine.
Please
Fine,
remember,
it's
I
fine.
do have the highest strength in the party.
What is your strength?
19.
Actually, wait, no, I don't know how much strength you have.
I'm 19.
Oh, I have 19 as well. So
Cool.
we both have the highest strength in the party.
There you go.
Hey, look,
Alright.
just because I got it through magic doesn't mean it's not correct, Chris.
My strength is 18.
Is magic allowed, Chris?
Yes, but you can only cast it to. You can only cast magic that would not damage. In other words,
Yeah.
you can get to cast spells during a fight between two snow monsters, but you can cast it during the construction phase.
Okay.
Okay. And to answer your question, Queglod, yes, Felipe can join.
Cool.
Perfect. Right.
Alright, so we're making a huge Felipe. Got it.
No, we're making a huge Felipe.
You're making a mess.
Alright, we're making a big Sexy Minotaur.
So,
Oh yes.
as your two teams are brought up, as you decide to divide for this to have a little bit of
I
friendly
like how
competition.
you specified the sexy there.
That comes from Ghaakt.
As you,
The sexy comes from Ghaakt.
You can't see it because they're wearing a big puffy coat, but they're flexing their.
And the
tits
Minotaur
right
is gonna have a mustache as well.
Oh, perfect. A sexy Minotaur.
So what you're telling me is you're making a snow Feromar?
No!
God.
Remember, if you make something in the image of Feromar, it becomes Feromar.
that's not how that works.
That's
Yes.
not how it works.
But it's how it should work, and you know it.
It works in every other campaign, but not this one.
I'm pretty sure
Not
that was
this
a part
one,
of a horror
okay.
Oh?
movie.
Throwing shade for Thursday? Foreshadowing?
Shh, maybe. Yeah, the end boss is Feromar.
Oh my god.
Last Wave King. Paramount.
If
No!
the image of Feromar becomes Feromar, does that mean that images of Feromar are in themselves blasphemy?
No, it's just
Is that a
everything.
false Feromar?
Every Wave King is Paramount.
Sure,
Just
it
a
is
different
Paramount.
timeline.
Okay. If one thinks about Feromar too hard, they descend into insanity.
That's true.
So,
Dawnseeker's mod or Feromar cast.
Alright, so as you're taken into your two teams, you each register and you all end up leading into the main stadium. You can see people cheering and currently waiting to see what's going on, as there's a main announcer who is currently standing in the center with his hand against the side of his neck. As he stands there, he shouts out, "Welcome everyone! This is today our annual festival for the snowman fighting. Now I'll run over the rules for new teams, as we have a few here today. Regular rules. You can build anything, so long as it can stand and it can move. Once animated, your golem will move and fight, proceeding to pair off against others. Each battle, if you wish to do so, you can completely rebuild your golem during somebody else's bout. However, you will slowly run out of snow. Please keep this in mind. Last one standing wins. No offensive magic to sabotage other teams, and no attempts at interfering with any of the bouts either. Otherwise, and good luck, teams. And let's see if anyone can beat our reigning champion."
Ooh.
He nods, pulls his hand away, and heads in
The
up to
reigning champ.
a area, places his hand on his neck again, and goes, "Let your construction begin."
Oh,
Okay.
At which point you are each led to a large clump of snow which has been left for you.
Alright, do we want to go into different chat rooms for this?
Oh no.
You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. If you want to build separate monsters, I'll explain the rules to you. You can make a monster based on the basically following categories. You can base them on speed, brawn, or intellect. You can have high rolls in each, and depending on how you build them, depends on how they'll affect each. For example, if you want to go for a big, strong creature, then it will be a brawn type. If you end up going for a more slender body with smaller weapons, it will be a speed type. But if it's more of if it's a bit of each of those categories, it will be an intellect type. So it's down to you to build these, and how you wish to build them, you can do so. This will use your strength, your dex, and your con to do so. After you have built it, you may then proceed to use one of two actions: attack and defend. You also have the flee action, but the moment you use that, your combat is over and you lose. This is for if you wish to preserve your golem in order to keep it going.
right.
So, if you wish to head into other chats to have your discussion, go ahead and do so. However,
Someone drag me.
I would like to not be alone.
Oh, bye. You've got Crabbot.
Yes.
Just talk to Crabbot.
All right,
Just
go
get Crab
go
to
and
play that song.
go and have your plans. Who wants to be moved where?
Everyone come into my room.
Whoa, that's a bit
Alright.
personal. Hang on, whose room am I driving in?
I'm
The one
trying to-
that's not got us in.
There you go. Hello.
Okay.
All right, I have your team. This will be interesting.
Aha.
Ah.
Okay, so we've got like two quite powerful options here. I have fabricate, and you have your telekinesis, so we can do some funky shit.
True, we could. What we've got to make sure is that it all sticks together.
That should be fine. Making it stick together should be fine.
Fair enough. Just making sure. But what are we going to make? Effectively, what sort of form do we want it to be? Should we do John Felipe?
I feel like the
flying probably won't be the best thing to use.
True.
Yeah.
Simply for the nature of the moment it loses its wings, you're effectively screwed. Because these things are made of snow. If something comes off, it ain't going back on.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm thinking, why don't we make it? Well, we got to make something that's fairly strong and fairly hard to destroy.
So you're thinking go for durability?
I'm thinking we go for durability and maybe some sort of charge type situation.
Okay,
Yeah,
I've got
I'm
it.
thinking something that's not going to be too badly hindered by any one injury.
What about a big bull? Just rolls over things.
Someone cuts a
Chris,
flat edge in
what-
it and it's immobile.
Right. A good idea.
General
consider-
thing to note. It has
Let's
to be
start.
probably a biped or a quadruped.
What about
Yeah.
an armadillo? Because they can turn it into a ball and roll, so good defenses there. But they have the capability to also. They've got a fairly sizable and hefty tail, which can be used as a weapon, and they've got good
Yep.
armor.
I see. Yes.
Either
Not a
that
bad
or I feel like anything like a hedgehog or a porcupine, the snow would not be strong enough to maintain spikes. So having something that is nicely packed together to create armor might be a more fitting way of defense.
Sounds like a good idea to me. How do you feel, Queglod?
No, an armadillo is a pretty good suggestion.
While you're having this conversation, I'll say because of the nature of this, white dragons are about to give you more snow just in case you need it. One of the white dragons leans down and goes, if you wanted ice, that is within the rules.
Oh,
Oh.
You just if you make the whole thing out of ice, it'll be too rigid.
right.
So ice
We could
plating.
ice plating. That would be very useful, actually.
Could we potentially look into some ice like shards in the tail as well?
That is doable.
Yes. I think we'll have like a situation. Can we try and attempt a situation where it would be like when it's curled up in a ball, it's a sphere, but when it's not, it's spiky-ish.
So, okay. I understand. You can try that. Again, when I get you to do your rolls in a minute for your various designs, I'll have you do that. And actually, no, you know what? I'll get you to do your rolls now while the others aren't here.
Well, you're gonna have to roll for.
Two of us.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
Okay, I'll do my rolls.
Obviously,
Okay.
I'll be using my fabricate because
Yeah.
Okay, focusing on your fabricate, I'll have. What do you want to focus on fabricating first? The body,
I'm going
the base, the shell.
Okay, I fine
Okay,
detail
so
might be a bit of an issue for me, but like doing a
Um,
large body would be easy for me. I think.
I could also use my.
In terms of
telekinesis.
fine detail, I do have both mending, which isn't particularly practical because of how long it takes, but might be useful.
I've
Also
half
got
an hour,
spirit-
so-
Yeah, I've also got spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that's pretty good for like. We
Yeah,
can
which
get
was
some good.
I could make like a shovel or something like a chisel for fine detailing for like the plating or whatnot.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm rolling for the fabricate for the general body. Going with advantage, it's 2 8s.
Also, one point, do we want Felipe to try and help
Chris, can you
shovel
come
away?
down here for a bit?
You're gonna have to come to me in a minute after I've done their rolls. I'll let you know when.
I think I'd like Felipe to like in his like. Do we want him in his small form or his big form? Because I think in his small form he might actually be able to do some good detailed work if that's important at all.
The detail work isn't as important, but extra flair is always nice for the arena.
Yeah.
And I can obviously use my telekinesis in a multitude of ways, actually.
Yeah, I feel like if we need to make big repairs, then I can emergency size them up to get lots of snow.
Yeah.
So
That's why I'm gonna hold on to one of my fabricates to basically do while someone else is fighting swamp.
okay, so with the use of fabricate, you begin to make the base body for this thing. The base body itself does do a little bit of slumping, but with the assistance of both Queglod and the telekinesis from Elsyan, you manage to hold it together, and it's packed enough that it will hold, which is the main thing. Because after animate object or animate snow, whatever I'm going to have it be, is cast, the object will stick itself together, provided anything is held in place.
Okay.
Right.
So you make this, and this whole body, not hollow, and the entire body itself is built up as you do so. The dragon then supplies you with the necessary ice plates. So how are you going to be placing them in? Are they going to be large ice plates, which Felipe is going to have to be put in big form, or is it going to be small ice plates, which Elsyan and Sasha can telekinesis and just chisel in?
Would like ice scales work?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, I'm thinking like a large number of small ones is probably better than a small number of large ones.
Because we can layer the scales on top of each other, and it helps with the whole spiking up when. And
also, it can help with rolling because if it's lots of large ones, you get.
And if one gets knocked off, it's not so big a deal.
Okay, I'm feeling lots of small ones.
Yeah.
In such a case, Queglod, how would you like to contribute towards this?
So, let's contribute. There's a few things I can do. I can spiritual weapons, something like an ice pick or a chisel.
Okay.
I also can do that, so if that would help, I will.
Queglod, roll with advantage for that then, with the assistance of Sasha. I had the roll to fabricate for the use of the spell to do so. Okay. Using 2 ice picks and chisel, you begin to carve them into the necessary pieces. You have a load of these small plates, and with a little bit of time left, Elsyan has been putting these on and layering them one at a time. As he has done so, you have also proceeded to work on the tail with the various ice spikes, as well as making sure this thing is heavily armored. You are left with a Ankleodon kind of like body with the heavy, with the ice scales running across its back, the ice spikes on the tail, and the head, which is kind of slightly elongated to a snout with the armor on the top of its head. Okay. Do you wish to add any extra features? Currently, its only method of attack is its tail.
And rolling into things.
And rolling into things, yes.
I have something I want to add, but I need to ask you a question, Chris. Would I have my my hammers and things on me, or any of the spare daggers or anything that I might have made?
Yes.
Okay. This is going to seem a bit silly, I think, at first, but I'm wondering if I can't cast elemental weapon on one of those and insert it into the creature to sort of give it a boost by making it ice damage.
It has to be made of snow.
Okay, can only be made of snow. Can I fashion an ice knife?
Yeah. Icicle.
Right. I'd like to fashion an icicle and then apply elemental weapon to it with cold, so that it's a magical ice weapon inside this thing. So that may help maintain some of its structure by increasing how cold it is.
Okay, that's an interesting use of it. And as such, I will roll a d20 for success. A natural 1 doesn't destroy it. This is just a nature for success. A 1 is still a result. This just means that the higher the number, the better. Okay, so a 7. It seems to add a bit of extra rigidity to it, or rigidity, that word, to it, and it seems to give it a slightly hardened core, which is useful because that means if a slash is taken on its underbelly where it's a bit softer, it will carve and it will hit against harder snow. Yeah. Okay. Are you happy with your creature?
I don't have anything else I can really add at the moment, but
Yeah.
you know what?
it's-
Actually, no, I fucking can. I'm gonna cast Protection from Energy on this thing, and I'm gonna give it Protection from Cold.
Okay. How long does it last?
Up to an hour, both of them do.
Okay. Are they both concentration?
Oh, jeez.
Oh shit, they are. Fuck. Okay, I can only do
Yeah.
one. Okay.
I will allow the first one, the elemental weapon, because that one
Yeah.
is defensive one, whereas the offensive one for the protect, or no, because the protection one might be a bit anti everything, would be might be a bit much.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair
Yeah.
enough.
But yeah, I'll allow the first one. Okay.
In that case, then I don't think I have anything else. I will just double check, but I don't.
Queglod or Elsyan?
I don't think there's much I can actually add. The only thing I've really come to the table is my telekinesis.
Well, say you do a nice amount. I'm gonna roll a d20 for your detailing. This thing looks amazing.
So I've got the image of the other two like agonizing over like its actual stats, and then there's me that's effectively doing like you know in Warframe, fashion framing it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Oh, that swirl that perfect.
All right.
Swirl,
And Queglod?
baby, swirl.
I'm not sure. So it's sounding pretty good defensively already.
Yeah.
I don't know how much we can add offensively unless we want to give it like a horn or something.
Why not?
Big icicle horn.
Might interrupt with the rolling.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe some.
Teeth would be good.
Teeth.
That could work.
Okay.
Some small icicle teeth then. Just to
Alright.
rip and tear a bit.
Okay. And this will just, and I'd say give me just a general d20 roll for the success of this. One is still
Okey-dokey.
not. The one isn't terrible. Just means it's going to be weaker. Okay, 6. So it's a result. It's not going to be
That's
the
fine.
strongest, but it's still going to be a
That's
biteable
fine.
thing. Okay.
Endurance is going to be our
Yeah. You're going to be the
our
storm.
game plan here. Yeah.
Okay. In such a case, you have a.
We're basically
brawn.
looking for have our thing to not die.
Okay. You have a tough brawn build. Now, a few things to note. One, when you're if you're shouting at it to attack and giving it an order, you can tell it specific details. Yours has enough intelligence because of the way it's been built that it will be able to understand you and it will be able to process complex commands. This will help you in various ways. If you tell it to defend, it will be a lot better at that than attacking. Obviously, you have made a brawn monster, and now I would like one of you to pop into the other room. Tell them to come here. But the most important thing for you all is I'd like you to come up with a name for it after you get back.
Okay.
So, if one of you, Simon or
Yeah.
can get them.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Name a name.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Forward to this already. This is gonna be interesting.
Hello, Chris.
And if the rest of you would like to head to Simon's room there,
Right.
did you want me to
Yeah,
move?
Head to my room still.
Can you move, Jim?
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
moved him.
Have
There
I
we go.
done this? Yeah.
All right, I've moved you. All right.
Alright.
So, hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Chris.
What would you
First-
like to build?
I have one question. Does the thing have to be able to move?
Yes. Or it's gonna
Okay.
get butchered.
Or it's going to get butchered.
Alright.
Yeah.
To be able to
What we're
move.
going to make is something of approximation of this.
It's not the buff
I've
baby.
been,
Without-
I,
without
at the
the
moment, I've
wings.
been sent a Discord message and I have to describe it. Wait. Okay. So. the
Oh, don't worry, I
silhouette,
sent it to
guess?
everyone.
No.
No, it's just the build. Alright.
No, it's
Wait.
Chris, I'm going
we're
to
making-
come.
I go.
Chris, I'm going to come down to this right now. I kind of want my old bardic inspirations back because they let me do more.
Your old bardic inspirations?
Yeah, the glamour stuff because they let me do more and support more, and I look at a lot of the touch spells that I can get with the clone, and honestly, I don't think I can improvise that well.
You do realise that at level 10 you get access to every spell school.
That's the sound of him dying.
Here's the thing, I feel like it's a lot easier for me to just get an extra D8 for people. And I can do that as a bonus.
Why would you be unable to do that now?
Because College of Mirrors doesn't give extra D8s for inspiration.
Inspiration is a base class ability. You can just give someone a
Oh.
D8 to use. You don't need glamour for that.
Oh.
That's base
Never
bar.
mind then. I wish I figured that out before. That I would have done that a lot more often.
Yeah, the thing of mirror, the College of Mirrors just allows you to convert a bardic inspiration into another use of it, other than just here, have a D8.
Yeah, that's fine then.
Lessons have been learnt on this day.
Yeah, so
Although the constant costume changes does fit Ghakt's character more.
That's
But
fair.
we'll see how it happens. We'll see how
So
it goes
you're
down.
making a demon man.
No.
Well, no,
okay.
that's just describing the build.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
we
we're making a
described-
Minotaur
Yes.
with a handlebar mustache.
I mean, honestly, the silhouette could
Yes.
still be the same. It still has the horns.
Okay, because
Just
that's
doesn't have the
really
wings.
hard to like discern what that is with the silhouette. Because that doesn't look like a
The
handlebar
silhouette
mustache.
is
That
just
looks
going
like
off the
horns.
build. It's
Okay.
just the build. Don't think too hard about it.
Okay,
It's
so
Big sexy Minotaur.
so
with
you're
a
going for a
handlebar
Minotaur.
mustache.
So you're
A
going
big
for...
sexy Minotaur with a handlebar mustache.
Okay, go ahead. So
Did we
who's
agree
gonna
on
s-
clothes?
So what I've done,
Who's going to start this? This is important. So what are you going to do to contribute towards making
What,
this?
so you said one is con, one is dex, and one is strength?
These are the kinds of checks which I'll have you guys make.
yeah.
So, for
so-
example, you'd probably be able to look over and you could see that the other team at this current time seems to be using magic to build theirs. Particularly Sasha's Fabricate. It's 10-minute casting time and you have half an hour, so she can build the majority of it with that.
That's true.
One other team
Right.
seems to be doing the exact same thing, and a few others seem to be manually building it by hand by taking large clumps of snow and building it. You
I think
can
we're just
see
brute
en-
forcing this.
You can
Yeah.
see Enlarge has been cast on a few people to help them gather more snow and to build it up faster.
Oh,
Yeah.
Infernal.
And also, one other thing to note: the dragon who is near you does say, "You're allowed any form of snow. If you wanted ice, I can make that as well."
Oh,
we
ice
should
fist.
make the ice made. No, we should make the horns and the handlebar mustache out of ice.
Yes,
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
that
Okay.
sounds
It's
perfect.
gonna
Okay.
be. What's the name of that Gundam with the mustache? I'm gonna have to look that up.
Wait. No, I haven't got it. Anyway, so okay, so who is going to start by doing this?
So we
So
divvied
how
up
do
the
we start?
roles. I believe it was Bern on
It will
con.
be good to build the
Rook
legs,
on
and
dex,
it will
and
be
me
good
on
to
strength.
build the. Well, no, it depends on what you're doing. So, for example,
Guys.
if you're going to build, the body, you're probably going to want, and you're packing a lot of snow, you're probably going to want to do a strength or a con.
Yeah.
If you're
Well,
doing
so-
something like
Bern-
the details, such as the carving the ice, that would be a dex. And if you're maybe trying to get something to fit, or something similar to that, or maybe trying to apply a certain spell for
Okay.
a elongated effect, then you'd be using a con.
So what we're doing is that Bern would be doing the con to build the chiseled abs of the beast.
Chiseled.
Rook would be doing a dex now, I guess, to shape the horns and mustache out of the ice. And I guess I'd be doing a strength to create these little balls, these little ball joints to pop in between the limbs to give it better.
So long as it's made of snow, it can move freely.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to make all of the intricacies of muscle and tendons and that kind of
In
thing.
that case, I'll be using strength to fit in some ice knuckles. Then.
Yeah, we're gonna be like thickening around the ends of the arm. So
Okay, so where do you start with this?
Yeah, so I
I
guess,
guess
the
we
legs.
should probably start with
Try the leg. Yeah.
Yeah.
So starting at the legs, who is going to make a strength check? This will be with advantage because you're assisting each other in building this thing.
Oh yeah. I give. Shall we say?
And he's gonna inspire all of us.
Yes, I was going to give inspirations to Rook and Bern.
Okay, bardic inspirations to them too, so they've got to use that within the next 30 minutes, I think.
hmm
Okay, so
Cool.
that's the full duration of this. So go ahead and make your first roll with advantage for building the legs there, please, Ghaakt. Or Rook, whoever's doing
Rook.
strength.
Right.
You're doing strength. Okay. Alright,
Alright.
you begin to build the legs, taking large amounts of packed snow. Were you assisting in any way with this, Bern?
I'll enlarge, yeah. Twinned with
Right,
Ghaakt.
so twinning spell enlarge, the two of you grow larger as you both begin to pack snow, forming the main legs and just the general weight of these things before you begin to pad into the waist, then into the torso and go working your way upwards. Getting into the arms, making the structure of this isn't going to be easy. You're going to need to have a packed snow and some other way of potentially holding it in place at its current time.
Cool. Right. What kind of roll would that be?
Yeah,
That'd be another strength at this point.
Yeah, once the
Luckily, all three of us are very strong.
Chris,
Hmm.
once the animate object is cast, it doesn't matter if it's like unstable, right?
Anything that's attached to it will remain as is. The main thing you've got to worry about is weight and the actual packed nature of it. Because if you've got loose snow, that's going to fall off with one hit.
Oh no, we're packing as hard as we can pack. We're packing good.
Okay. So making this thing a dense Minotaur.
Yeah, we're gonna make this wall as
Okay.
fuck.
Okay. In such a
We're
case,
just rooting this
in
crap
such
up
a
right
case,
now.
go ahead for another strength check, please. There, Ghaakt. Rolling
Alright.
again with advantage
This would
as
be,
you're all working on it.
Yep.
So +4 because of strength.
Ah,
Oh
miss.
no.
13. As you
Yeah,
proceed-
D8.
he can't use it on himself. Not
Oh, okay,
Yep.
that's Ghaakt.
yet. Not yet. That's later on.
Am
As
I
you
helping
begin
him?
to-
Can I help him?
Oh, you're helping him by giving him advantage.
Oh.
So
Okay.
as you're proceeding to pack it,
I'm not used to being giant. It's weird.
something to note, and this is something I'm going to say for all of you now. Rolling a 1 does not mean it's bad.
Okay.
Because this is a tensile strength from 1 to 20. Meaning 20 is really good, 1 is a little bit below average. So effectively, where usually anything below a 10 is below average, I've shifted that all the way to 1.
Okay.
So yeah, just keep that in mind. So a 14 is still pretty good for this.
Cool.
As you begin to build the outside of the arms, they hold in place, and you have them prepared. You begin to set up the ice knuckles, the ice horns, and the ice mustache. Using that, Bern, you using
What?
what are you using for this?
For the mustache horns, I'll enhance ability myself so it's better. And then I'll like with the plates from my weapon, I'm gonna get the thing and then just like have it stuck in place by having them like hold it in place where it's
Plates from
supposed
your weapon.
the thing swarm.
Are you going to be using swarm to pin it to it, or so that once you disperse swarm it disappears, or?
I mean, like, place it, like, make the ice horns, put them where they're supposed to be.
Ah, I see, and then pushing it in.
Hold it
generally
in there
using-
so it doesn't
okay.
fall.
Okay. Right. Okay. In such a case, make me a. I'm going to say with this, make me a charisma check with advantage. Because this will be using your spell casting because of your weapon. Okay. If you were to use your DA
Don't forget your
inspiration.
DA.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay. So that comes to a
10
10 plus 5, so that is 15. You hold it in place. The mustache and the horns are in place. Currently, this thing is made of packed snow. It's got good mobility and it's pretty big. The main thing that you've now got to worry about is how it's going to attack and defend itself. The attack, you've got horns potentially, and you've got a sweet-looking mustache. Ghaakt, you mentioned you were going to work on the knuckles.
I was going to give it some spiky ice knuckles.
Okay, go ahead and give me. I'm going to say either give me a dexterity or a con check. And if
You
someone,
know I'm
and
doing con.
how do you wish to proceed with this to give yourself advantage, or if somebody else wishes to help?
I'll help.
Alright,
Okay.
so what's going to happen is that I've got to be very careful about this, is that we're going to open up the hand of it, and then we're going to sort of like place the icicle horns into the palm, and then wrap it back round so they poke out the other side.
Right.
And
Okay.
then they're gonna, and then those fists are going to be clenched permanently.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me the check then with the assistance from Rook. This is using con, so +3. Oof. 9.
That's 12.
Yeah, the moment of doing so, you place it in, and the fists are clenched permanently. It's not bad, but the fact that it won't be able to use those for anything else means that if it falls over, this thing's gonna have a hard time getting up. And you realize that now as you're like, oh, okay. And you kind of look down, and you're like, okay, if this thing loses its arms and it's kicked over, this thing is it's out. There's no way of it
Alright,
going
how about we
back
just
up.
do it in the one hand?
Okay.
This is his punching hand.
Yeah.
In which case you'd make the other hand in what guard? Are you just going to make it like an open hand so it can use it for
Open hand for grappling, so it can do clinches.
Okay, so it's got one hand which is covered in these icy spikes, and the other one is just.
We're
going
gonna
to
teach this thing kickboxing.
So currently it has its horns and its fist is attacking.
Can we
do
give
you-
it like an ice cape or an ice cloak as a form of defense?
Sure. Sure.
I kind of
give
wish you didn't
me-
do it now, because now I want it to be a Greek wrestler.
A Greek wrestler.
Go ahead and give me just a general D20 check with advantage because you've got your team support. I'm gonna say you can't add the D8 to this because this is just general success. So 7.
And
You make-
that's a what?
Uh,
Oh, it's just general.
It's just a general 7. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is just for the success of it. You make the ice cape. Practicality will be strange. It may be able to take one hit, but at the very least, it looks sweet.
Sweet.
I'd like to see if I can strengthen the core of it as well.
How would you
Like
like to do
the,
this?
like with a little bit of ice, so it's like holding better.
Okay. Make me a con check. Actually, no. I'll just say a general. I'll just say for this a general success die. 18.
18.
The core of this thing is strong, and with the ice core and the rest of its form being covered in the thick ice, you can see this thing has. You also work on the detail while doing so. This thing is. It looks basically just like a. It just looks exactly like Rook, but
Hey,
with a much
I need a
sweeter
moustache.
mustache. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
As it stands there, prepared, its thick kind of heavier armored packed snow and ice chest torso. It has its one arm cut. It has its one fist constantly clenched and covered in spikes. The other open, ready for grappling, for grabbing and punching, as well as a sweet cape that flows behind it, which encircles over its shoulders. Okay.
Oh, can we make a one-time use projectile? Can I make an ice owl?
An ice owl.
You're really hooked on
An
that thing
ice
right now,
owl.
aren't you?
I want this owl.
Make me a general D20 roll. I'm not going
Hey.
to say with advantage, just a general D20 because this is a separate
general.
thing.
Alright.
Okay,
15.
you make an ice owl. Its success may vary, but at the very least, it has an ice owl. Yeah, there we go, Ghaakt. That's what yours is.
It's Grant from Mark the Wolves.
Yeah, there we go.
It wasn't going to be, but then you had to add the cape. It was like, well,
All right. Are you happy with your build?
Yes.
Yes.
Due to the nature of this and the way you have built it, you can choose between your type. Because you have not built a specifically strength-based build, because it is tanky because of its natural body. It's got only one weapon, which is its fist, so that could be classed as dex. But other than that, it's fairly balanced. It has a cape, so could be an intellect. So what would you like to do? The benefits of either are the speed type is generally faster and it can land blows easier, but the brawn type can take hits and it typically deals a big blow when it hits. And the intellect type has a good way of weighing up what's going on and makes more and can interpret your intelligent commands easier.
Cool. See, now being a brawny kind of guy, I would say brawn. But that's me, and I'm biased. So
I think, does intelligence mean that we can tell to do things like grapple and clinch?
You can do that regardless.
Okay,
but
so that's not so
it means that
complicated.
it might do them automatically. So, for example, if your opponent goes for an attack, it might automatically grapple round their arm to lock them in place and then punch them.
Oh,
okay.
countermeasures.
Because action goes on even while you're not making commands. So, where usually around a combat you'd go, 6 seconds, I do this, I have an action and movement. In this, it's a matter of you watch, you shout something, 2 or 3 turns go by, and then it proceeds to output that and fight the other one. An intelligent one will be able to react more to what you want it to do.
I think we should make this thing like super reactive, like a big counter-attacker.
So do I, because you know.
I kind of wish we didn't close at one hand, because then we could make it a Judica,
Yeah.
just throwing out all the other golems over with their own weight.
Okay.
You know what? We can still work with what we
I
got.
wanna go brawny, but I don't.
So what do you want to go with?
What would it be for it to be into judo?
Oh, see now, I like brawn because you know I love to hit things and tank shit, but reactions,
We're not
considering
making
you know,
a warrior. We're making a work of art.
we are a work of art.
My goal for this is for the audience to cry when they see this thing crumble to pieces.
I'm gonna
Sometimes
cry for the
saddest
owl.
anime deaths.
It was
I'm gonna
so
cry if the owl
beautiful.
breaks. I'll just be an emotional wreck.
It's a one-time use of fire and just go on the outside
It'll
of this thing.
It'll just be
It's-
deploy the owl.
Deploy.
Explodes.
I like that you made
No.
a tragic ending that can only ever be tragic.
Okay.
Just be an emotional wreck in the doorway.
Okay, so what type? Brawn, speed, or intelligent?
I like brawn.
I like
Roll.
I like speed. We made it very humanoid, so that'd give it a lot more agility and freedom of movement.
I'd say brawn probably.
What is?
Going for brawn, you have this will mean that it will be generally be able to take a few more hits, but it'll also be able to deal quite a bit if it manages to hit. So it'll be more heavy swings rather than fast swings and that kind of thing. Okay. Now, I'm going to let you come up with a name, and you can do so now. Or if you want to take time, you can tell the other team to come in.
Annihilator! No, I'm joking.
Hang on. Let me get a translator up because foreign names are cool.
Bahooked. Bahook.
Bahook. Oh.
Ah,
Call it Behold.
Yuki
and make
Golem X.
it- Yuki Golem X.
It's
Fucking hell.
Japanese and it's Japanese.
I know,
for
Yuki
snow.
is snow. Okay, Yuki Golem X. Alright, got it.
Wait, what is it?
Yuki Golem X.
Yuki Golem.
I mean, to be honest, it sounds more like a porn movie than it sounds like a golem, but...
We made.
I mean, we did spend the first 5 minutes debating whether it was going to have clothes and the size of its dick, so, to be honest...
That's true. That's true.
You missed out on some glorious conversation, Chris.
Oh man, I bet I
Yeah,
did.
we were discussing how big his bulge was gonna be.
Alright, and in such a case, Infernal, could you get the other team in, please?
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh my goodness.
God. Yeah, welcome to our little slice of madness.
Oh my goodness.
Alright.
Okay.
We're slightly worried what you guys came up with.
No, it's not what they came up with. It's their They told me about their pre-conversation on whether they were discussing whether they were going to make this thing nude or not, effectively.
Yeah,
We were discussing how big his bulge was gonna be.
yeah.
All right, so
well,
Sam, Harlan, and
seems like
Simon.
the
what's
moral
name of
victory
yours?
is already ours.
Yeah, by the way, could we just a quick thing? Could I send you a picture of what we intend our thing to look like?
Sure. I mean, the others did, so.
Oh, God.
I'm
I'm
not sure
so
if we can call that a
scared.
picture.
We're sorry,
I'm
Chris.
so fucking
Chris, we're
scared.
sorry for you getting unsolicited dick pics.
It's fine.
Guys,
it's,
we discussed everything but the name of this thing.
It's fine. It's just.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We got our name.
We had
I wanna
exactly
call it
one name suggestion.
I want to call it Pangolice.
Yeah,
That works.
Oh, man.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what picture I'm going to send you, right, Chris?
I think so, yeah, but send it anyway so that I'm.
Okay. Okay. I actually got to come over to your message. A bit.
Oh no! Please don't tell me. Oh, okay.
Is that? I think I know what this is, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's
We
all
were
right.
also wondering if, like, obviously we forgot to mention it this time, but if we could make it do that what it's doing there, the way it is holding itself there.
Yeah, it's posture. Got
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
As in, like, a.
Are we going to share these pictures?
it. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
maybe
'cause
later.
I'm going to describe them.
Oh,
So,
go for
as
it.
you are asked for your team's name, the dragon approaches you, Sasha.
This is Pangolite.
Strong name. Alright. You watch as it begins to draw a few symbols in the air, and you watch as your snow creature comes to life. It goes down on all fours, kind of sniffs the air a little bit and looks around.
Oh, actually, no, that's a much better name.
As it's aware of what it is. And then your dragon on your side goes, "What's your one's name?"
Oh, go on, give him the porn name.
Yuki Golem X.
As this occurs, you watch as it draws the symbols in the air. It seems a little bit perturbed about the name of it. As this occurs, you watch as the form of this comes to life, as its immediate stance from its initial like open hand and the single fist kind of held back goes into a crossed arm stance, and the cape on it just proceeds to flow in the wind.
I'm
No.
so confused and scared.
What have you made?
A work of art.
Brainchild of us. You know, be mad.
Okay, the other teams proceed to create theirs. Some of them are more inventive than others.
Chris, you didn't mention our sweet mustache.
No, because I'm gonna. It's a reveal. You ruined it.
Oh, it's fine.
You've made the sexy Minotaur, haven't you?
Yeah, they have. So, as this occurs, the commentator shouts out, "And so their golems are ready. You've all seen these teams make theirs. Prepare to make your bets, everyone." At which point, individuals proceed to take what looks to be tickets, and they proceed to tear various colours. And as they do, various kind of like poofs around the stadium, almost in unison or in pattern, continue to go off. As from what you can tell from this distance, Elsyan, you've seen this before. You tear a ticket, that is the one you want to bet on, and then all the other ones disappear, so you can't.
What color?
Your color is based on one of your colors in tabletop. So what would you like to be?
Purple.
All right. So yours is purple.
Yeah.
Pink.
Okay. And
Yep.
pink. All right. Purple, pink. Good to know.
Good.
Okay. Now it is 10 o'clock. So do you want to stop there, or do you want to do one round and then?
I will do a round.
Yeah,
I'm
if any of us
around.
get kicked out, now would be the time to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Actually,
So.
it's probably good idea.
All right. So in such a case, with the one round, Rook, roll me your d20.
Rolling d20.
Yep. Roll a d20. Okay. And...
We got 2.
Okay, in such a case, Pangolice will be going first. As you enter as you prepare for the arena, you see the crowd is cheering and shouting. Various individuals are kind of screaming out to this, and you can see across the way, you see another kind of like slender humanoid-like form for this next one. And as you look over, the creature that stands there seems to have what looks to be a large, almost like hair coming down from the back of its head, which ends in a large mace-like ball on the back of its head. It walks on two large hooves, kind of coiled back, almost like a satyr. And on either side of its arms, you can see its hands have been replaced with these giant ice-like blades. As it stands there in preparation for the fight, its eyes seem to be watching. Person with the highest insight in your team?
That's probably me.
All right.
Plus 6.
Wait, what? Oh no.
Okay. You rolled a natural 3 plus 6. Okay, 9. You aren't entirely sure what type this creature might be.
No, that's not us. That's Sasha holding.
I thought this was us.
No, that's not them. It
What?
is
Okay, Chris, who's going here?
Pangos, like I said.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
so.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a 9. We don't know what this thing is.
Yeah, so that's as that's your opponent. On the other side, on your side, you see walking the rest of you, other than people who made this, see wandering forward this on 2 legs. It lumbers forward. You see this strange armadillo-like creature with its forwards hands, which kind of pulls it forward more like a quadruped. As it stands there and it shimmers, you watch as on its back a ton of these tiny scales begin to protrude like ice spikes across its back. At the center of it, you can see this, or at the back of it, you can see almost like a stegosaurus, spikes sticking out from all sides as this thing is packed hard with heavy ice as Pangolice walks onto the field holding itself in posture.
You guys made a
Did
fucking.
you make a fucking Pokemon?
You made
Not-
the fucking
it's not hard.
Sandshrew with a fucking hedgehog.
No, it's
we made a-
Sand
we
Slash,
made
but
a
the
fucking-
lowered version.
We made a murderous pangolin. Yes.
I mean, Pangolin is what I thought, but
I mean, yes, it is a lowland form sand slash.
this.
Thank you for noticing. But it is beautiful.
Kinda. It hasn't got the claws though.
Not yet.
No.
That comes next round.
Are we cheat? No. I've just
No.
remembered. I just remembered that I've got to get up quite early tomorrow. So
That's fine.
yeah, I
I'll
will be
let you
coming
know.
next week. I'll be coming next week just because I want a proper scene.
I was just going to say, Sam, I'll send you the time when we finish, and then you just work backwards from 10:03.
Cool.
Right. See you in a bit. As
See you guys
As-
later.
as
Bye.
Pangolice,
Bye.
as Pangolice crawls onto the field, the crowd cheers, and the flag is pulled down as the fight begins between the two of them. What would be your first order of command? You don't get to know what type this is because of the failed insight check, so what your opponent is.
Oh, Harlan muted. I guess it's
Oh.
not to me.
Oh, okay. What would you like
Okay.
to have your first command be? Remember, your one is just about intelligent enough to make out some more complex commands.
Yeah, I think we'd probably want to go for try and bulldoze one of the legs as quick as possible.
Okay.
Close some distance.
So bulldozing the legs. Okay. Are you getting it to just charge as is?
No, we're gonna roll.
Okay. Starting with this, as you move forward, going forward with this, you watch as Pangolice gets down on all fours, curls up, and with its tail slaps the ground and speeds forward towards the other one. As it does so, it seems to stand there and wait, and just at the last minute, it dodges out of the way and moving to the side. With
Sorry
one
about
of
that.
it-
I'm back.
That's fine.
So
As it brings its blade around to try and hit, it cleaves off of the, or clangs off of the top of the ice scales as it darts to one side. As it does so, you see the large mace-like ball almost acting as a counterweight as it moves, allowing it to move quickly but stably. As it does so, it dodges over to one side, Pangolice hitting the edge of the back wall, uses its tail to hit it, and slide forward again towards the competitor. This time landing a full combat strike against the blade, which carves in. Ice versus ice, the blade cracks, chips, and snaps as several of your scales also chip off and are strewn about the place in small shatters and glitters. However, as you do so, Pangolice rolls to one side, stops, and kind of makes itself more stable, now no longer in a rolling form. What is your command?
Well, we've broken one of its ice blades.
And your hide is currently damaged.
Hide is currently damaged. I'd say
It's
we go
using
for.
is it using that club thing
It's using it as a
as
counterweight.
like a? Yeah, it sounds like it's using it more to move side to side.
Yeah,
than
so the way it
anything
would
else?
move is it moves to one side, and then the counterweight acts to its counterweight seems to move in that direction, and then it pulls itself around in that direction, meaning it has a little bit more of a forced movement, but it's a lot quicker and reactive.
Right.
Okay.
I say we go for a feint where we basically make out to do a bite attack against the side where the attack is, where the blade is broken, and then we have Pangolin go around and actually bite through the hair that's holding up the counterweight, because that'll put it off balance.
Okay.
Yeah, so we go for that.
Our hide is still decent defense, so we should get another hit or two out of it if we can manage this. But yeah, but yeah, I guess it's going to be like feint and go and take out the counterweight.
Okay. As you kind of order this command, go for the counterweight. The pangolin moves forward, going for a bite to one side towards the back of it. As it does so, your opponent seems to understand the command, and it seems to realize what's coming. And with the free stump, it uses its stump to strike the side of Pangolin. The strike doesn't do much damage, not breaking many scales, but as it does, Pangolin's almost slightly disorientated, as it seems to be no longer able to understand your command. As Pangolin moves back to form more of a defensive structure, it brings up both of its arms to shield its face, as one large strike is made with the other blade against Pangolin. It cracks across the top of Pangolin, but doesn't manage to break in, as the counterweight now swings round for an under-chin strike. Pangolin sees this coming, and with a simple movement swings round and meets the base of the counterweight with the tail. It doesn't break the counterweight, but the counterweight deflects off into your opponent, striking against the already stumped arm and completely shreds its shoulder off, as the counterweight flies backwards and pulls it back. What is your command?
If we can seize the opportunity, I'd say go for a tail swipe, try and blast its legs off.
Okay.
That would be my suggestion.
I'd say go like what sort of position is the thing in, because it's being pulled back by the counterweight.
It's being pulled backwards, so its legs are just about lifting off the ground at this point.
Yeah, I'd say we go for the sweep and then go in for the kill.
Yeah.
Okay. So, going in for the sweep here, you shout the command. As it does so, the creature falls back onto its hooves, the counterweight no longer pulling it back. Pangolin moves in for a tail swing. As it does so, it seems to just dodge out of the way, taking a few steps back, or going forward where Pangolin is no longer well defended, going in with a heavy swing. In doing so, Pangolin this time raises the scales up for a spiked approach as it goes to strike in with its other blade. As it does so, it strikes against the outside, both of them meeting and cracking, but none of them ultimately winning out against the other. As now, with this taking place, Pangolin again tries. The tail swings around, the spiked edges of it swinging through and meeting the arm of the other one. As it does so, it gets caught. What do you do?
I think we should roll into a ball and attempt to sort of throw if we're locked in. I think that's our best option to get out of it. I don't think can we disengage? Is that an option, or?
You can try, yeah. These creatures are a bit bulky and not the smartest, so disengage isn't really a thing, but they can try and get away without taking an attack.
Think so. I think we go into ball form and essentially try and use concentrate our weight into one point.
Yeah.
And just try and pull.
If going into ball form can't break the connection, then we should try and
at the very least, it's better defense for us.
Yeah, just roll around and try and pull it with us.
Okay. Okay. In such a case, as it does so, you roll. Pangolin rolls into a ball form. The tail reaches, now grabbed to it, swings upwards. The arm of the creature is pulled, as its entire form is pulled with it. As the tail, which has been so far used to form the momentum of Pangolin, swings forward. As the creature now soars through the air, the counterweight traveling with it, almost choking it as it flies through the air, kind of landing on its back, skidding to a halt. You can see serious damage has been done to the general form and torso of the creature this time. Pangolin, seizing the opportunity, swings its tail back round, slamming onto the ground and zooming towards the current creature that's on the ground. As it does so, it makes the chosen decision to sacrifice its arm in order to escape, raising its blade to clang against Pangolin to slow the momentum, but stands up and just about manages to hold its ground. Pangolin now stationary, but the shard and the arm now broken. Pangolin at this point, realizing that the momentum isn't going to work, stands back up into a regular form and swings back around with the tail. The counterweight comes back around to meet the tail as both of them clash. They ricochet off of one another. What would you like to do?
I'd say, okay, what direction is the tail heading, and what direction is the counterweight heading?
Opposite direction. So the counterclockwise for the counterweight, clockwise for the tail.
I say we use this. We follow on with like the direction with our tails taking us. Revert into ball form and essentially bring ourselves round for a smash, whilst it's distracted by the counterweight. That sound good?
Yeah, it sounds like a decent idea. Try and use its own momentum against it.
Okay.
Because we can't make enough momentum on our own, but if we take it off guard like this, it might work.
Yeah.
As Pangolin uses its tail, going with the momentum, curls back up into a ball and skids round on the main floor of the stadium here. Your opponent's creature at this kind of reacts, darting to one side and disappearing out of Pangolin's sight, as Pangolin has to go unball form to have a look around as to where it is. As it does so, the creature, your opponent, jumps out from behind one of the walls with the strength of its legs, not having neither arms at this point, swings the counterweight forward, and as it does so, brings one of its hooves down as a downward kick. Pangolin, now seeing the attacker coming, encloses into a ball. Both of the hits land against Pangolin's outer icicle shell. As it does so, there is a crack of the counterweight, a crack of the shell, and a crack of the hoof. As this all occurs, Pangolin seems to have sustained some damage, but so has your foe. In this moment, Pangolin gets out from ball form, rearing its head back, lunges forward with the bite, grabs the hair of the creature, and tears away the counterweight. As it does so, the opponent's creature moves back slightly, and Pangolin, with a single ball roll towards it, forces the creature onto its back. No longer able to get up, Pangolin has won.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
The opponent is knocked out. Pangolin stands there, battered, cracked, but repairable.
Okay.
Pangolin returns to you, and you are given the time to repair.
Obviously, we're doing as many repairs as possible. Repair is the main focus. If we have any time left, I think we're going to try and make some claws for its front arms, but other than that, I think we're doing okay currently.
Okay. In such a case, I am, for the sake of it, making the next round Yuki Golem X.
Wait.
As you,
I'm gonna have to head off fairly soonish, so
Yeah. That's fair. I think I got a pretty good way to end the session on, if that's how you want to end it.
Sure.
Now.
Do you want to see who your competitor is?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Introduce the
Like to
fighters and then we
reply.
can end it.
As you enter yours, Yuki Golem X walks in, arms crossed, large cape flowing behind it, thick ice abs, large, beautiful ice mustache and horns on the top. The form of this majestic Minotaur stands there in preparation, a slight bulge to its form. As it stands
I wonder where.
As it stands there in its majesty, there is a good amount of detail to this, as there is a single ice owl currently sat on its shoulder looking around. Its head spins 360 and just stops and looks around. As your opponent enters, you see walking on all fours, two shorter legs at the back and two large, brawny shoulder muscle-built arms, pulling it forward almost like a monkey-like ape creature. As it pulls itself forward, you can see on its back it has two large shards that go past its arms. You can see for the head of this creature, it almost has like an ice-like helmet with a singular horn on the front. As it stands there, it has its two hands on two large fists on either side in preparation, and what looks to be almost like a bull's tail on the back.
Alright. So in response, Yuki Golem X does this pose,
Oh no.
and then Ghaakt casts Shatter at the Ghaakt casts Shatter on the snow behind it to create a large explosion.
Okay.
Scenic effect.
As Yuki Golem X raises its fist covered in ice crystals back to just behind its head and raises its other arm out straight, fingers pointed into the air as it points upwards, muscles flexed, showing the bodybuilder form of this. As the shatter is cast, the snow behind it erupts and the crowd cheers. And that is where we will end our session for tonight. So,
For God's sakes.
Oh,
thank
dang it.
you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Hangling.